Well, hello. Here we are, back in the shed. Stuck in the shed. Yeah, still under lockdown. Still drinking whiskey. I'm all set for I don't know how long tonight's going to go. I don't know what's planned up, but I see there's a few sitting in there already, waiting patiently. I'll come back to you in a minute. Just a quick one, guys. I've got just like to do my little toast already for everybody's staying safe, everybody's staying at home. Nobody's breaking the rules, nobody's going for walks and parks and picnics and all that. But you're all staying at home and looking after your whiskey. Just before I start, I just want to do a quick toast for everybody at the NHS, all the frontline workers and all that, and happy days, guys. So cheers to the frontline workers, cheers, and everything. That's the last thing I'm going to do in mention about what's going on at the minute. Plans for tonight, I've got a couple of guys in the wings. A few months ago, obviously the Barflies, we had the little kind of, a lot of guys locally didn't realise that I was in Manchester, and we kind of got a little group together. We had a couple of get-togethers. We had one planned this month. Obviously, you all know what happened with that. So we decided tonight to kind of get together, and I've been spending the last hour with the guys chatting shit about whiskey, sipping away, and they've decided they're going to come on with me tonight. So I'm going to bring the guys in one at a time. Just be careful with them, guys. Be gentle. You know, you probably recognise some of the names. Just let's see if we can put some faces to the names. So let's see who I'm going to bring in first. Who we got? Who's up for it?
Hey, Alan, you all right?
How you doing, mate? You okay? Just tell everybody who you are. Say again.
I think there's a problem with the audio at the moment, Alan. People are reporting,
right,
so we just need to check.
Minute, and I'll bring somebody else in, yeah? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. There you are, Gabriel.
Hey, Alan.
Let's get that new shot show. How are you doing? You okay?
I think.
You hear me okay?
Yeah, I think there's. Yeah, it's good for me. It's good for us. I think people are saying there's a bit of a problem, but.
All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if we've got some issues going here. So we can hear each other all right, but they can't hear us.
I think it's all good now. Actually, I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. Just let everybody know who you are. It's Tim. Gabriel.
Hey everyone, I'm Gabriel Wilding. I'm occasionally in the chat. Got a Klein Leash 14 on the go.
Wow,
there's my choice for a daily sipper.
Let's see if we can get this guy in. This guy that's coming in next, guys, he's been wanting to show off a bottle all night, so I'm going to bring him in. How you doing, Ian?
No. Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm all right, mate. Have you got that bottle?
My
for
daily
me?
drinking. Which one?
Oh.
Tell everybody
what you're drinking.
It's a Cavalan Concert Master.
Wow.
Just lovely.
What does it taste like?
You can smell the port on it. It's absolutely, it's just all those rich, those nice dark red fruits, the raisins, and got a slight tingly, like balsamic vinegary note to it.
Wow. That's right up my street. I think that's better than Gabriel's Klein Leash 14.
I've never had Klein Leash 14, so I couldn't tell you.
Have you not? All right. No. Let's see if I can get Tim in. How you doing now, Tim? You all right?
I'm doing good. Yeah. So I'm Tim. I live near Alan, and I'm the guy that set Alan that really easy blind taste a few weeks ago.
Let me just drop you back out again. I forgot about that. Let me just drop you back out.
The internet connection's not good, I'm afraid, so I'm not sure it's got through.
Yeah, well, I can hear you all right, mate.
But can you hear me all right? He went a bit wonky then. And then we have kind of rewarding me by me punishing him like that by sending me loads of samples in the competition. So
Yeah,
thank you, Alan.
no. Okay. Let me get this fella in. Oh, he looks
guys.
happy, that lad, didn't he?
Well, I've got my Buna, so
Yeah.
where is it? Can't go wrong with that.
This is Bart. You all probably know him as Flying Hussar 303. Wow. Just tell everybody where you get that name from then, Bart. Where's that come from?
Oh, this is Polish Squadron 303 RAF.
Okay.
And
Wow.
Hussar is just another historical thing. So I'm into
Okay.
history, so yeah, combine them two.
Yeah. Let me get the last one in. See if he's winning. Are you winning?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm like third in chips. Sorry, guys. Playing poker, drinking whiskey, multitasking.
Okay. Let me just do a quick roll call, guys, while I can just chat amongst yourselves and I'll see who's in. So we've got a few in. We have, let's have a look. Well, there's a few. A big list here, man. This might take me a bit. I've got Mick 76. Well, how you doing, Mick? Nice to see you again, mate. Radek's in. How you doing, Radek? Mark Slinger was in nice and early. I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, I think he's still there, I think. Andy C's in. How you doing, Andy? And let's go down this now. I think I've caught up with them. Jason Coates, how you doing, Jason? And Bronco Rog, there's a name, eh? How you doing, Bronco? Neil Bluer's there as well. How you doing, Neil? Neil's not far away either. I think he's over in Stoke somewhere. Mark G, how you doing, Mark? And there's Gerhard as well. Gerhard Retiv, how you doing, mate? I probably butchered that name, but David Owen, Lee J. Brown, Ian O'Hara, Gary K. How you doing, Gary? Gary, it's nice to see you, mate. And Gary's over there in America. And I think we might have caught up by now. Whiskey Throttle. How you doing, Daniel? I was talking to the lads about you earlier. Yeah, Daniel's a Longmorn 16, man. And I think that's pretty much caught up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just a quick one, guys. We had a wee chat earlier. We were chatting away about daily sippers and go-to whiskies. Some of the guys didn't have go-to whiskies. They just like drinking anything.
Sounds bad.
Some of us did have kind of go-tos. I think Tim got a wee bit of fright when Bart said he got his Buna Haben for 28 quid. But he was ready to go online and buy some more straight away. So I'll let you guys tell you who. You may as well tell the guys what your kind of go-to was. I think Gabriel, we all know yours is kind of Clynelish 14.
Clynelish 14.
You got much left of it?
Yeah. I've got about maybe a third of the bottle left.
I thought you were going to say you had more than one bottle there, but you don't got another bottle. You didn't get another bottle on order then?
No, I haven't. No.
Okay. Let's do Ian.
Kevlin Concert Master, and that's a bottle kill.
Wow.
So it's,
you get another one. You're going to order another one.
Pardon?
You're going to order another one?
Yes, I've got a friend that hopefully I'm going to get his. But if not, then I'm going to order another one. So, because it is one of my total favourites whiskies, and it's not that expensive. About 50 quid.
That might be bordering on a kind of go-to whiskey price. That I don't know if that's. I think I'd really need to like it to pay 50 quid and keep ordering it. But if it's nice, then and I can afford it, then why not?
But I've got a lot of other whiskies to get through before I keep drinking that again.
Yeah, so you keep telling us, man. You're a bit like Daniel, man. You've not got many bottles open, have you?
Yeah, no, I've got 4 or 5 open.
All right, okay. Wow. Many,
Classic.
many bottles do you have?
About 30 odd.
Wrong ratio.
Wow.
Wrong ratio.
And you've only got
Try and
4 or
finish
5.
them up before I move on to the next one.
All right. It's just checking here. Am I still getting the audio's not good? Am I just behind
Right,
here?
it's all good, mate.
Audio's good, yeah.
From my end, yeah.
Okay, Tim, let's see that Bunnahabhain 12.
Okay, so this is, I think 2 of us have brought the Bunnahabhain tonight.
Wow.
I mean, I nearly brought the Klein Leash along because I'm with Gabriel.
I didn't bring the Klein Leash along because I thought somebody might bring it.
I love the taste of wax in the evening. But this is such a good bottle as a standard kind of malt. Never disappoints. Come back to it regularly. So it's not, we talked earlier on about daily sippers, and a lot of us don't drink the same whiskey all the time. But this bottle I just come back to such a lot. It's great whiskey.
There's one for you, Gabriel.
What's
There's
that?
one on the screen. David Owen thinks Klein Leash is a nice one.
Saw that.
I have a wee problem with the chat, guys. So anybody's asking me anything, just direct it. I'm sure one of the guys will let me know. Oh, look, there is this one. Guys, I don't know how you're going to take this, but if you saw that one in the chat.
That's a good one. Good number.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
He's got over 70 bottles open.
I don't even have 70 bottles.
No, but I take. Listen, Daniel, just let us know how many bottles you've got shut. That might give him an idea.
5.
Closed, unopened.
I was warned about my 24.
What is this one? I'm trying to catch up on about 50 open. Wow. There's a few of them. Here's another one. Neil Blair's got 20 open.
I've got more than 5. I've just been counting.
7.
No, it's more than 7.
I don't think he's going to tell us. Yeah. Whiskey Novice thinks we're on a busy chat tonight. Damn, that's the crowd. Your place is busy tonight. Yeah, it's all social distancing, Jim. Just keeping us apart. This is as close as we could get. We did have a plan to get together earlier in the month, but that kind of got kiboshed. Oh, there's Alistair Gray there. How you doing, Alistair? Just telling the guys about you earlier, man. He's like, that's the guy that ordered the coin off me today when I was sitting. Playing with let's have a think. Okay, Bart, shows us that old bottle of Bunnahabhain 12 he's got the old bottle. How long you had that?
About 2 years, but I've opened
we're talking about daily sippers, man.
Well, tell you what.
We're talking about daily sippers.
Yeah, but he only has a pipette.
You every other day sipper. Yeah,
what would be my main sipper? Around 14, if I still could get it. I've only got 2 bottles.
Right. Okay, guys, you ready for this? I don't know if you've spotted it in the chat yet, but look.
Wow. We need to be friends.
Wow. We've got a few. There's a few guys I have 80 to 90 bottles open. So there's a few guys. We've got some alcoholics in the chat, I think. All responsible alcoholics, of course.
I've probably got about 45 open out of about 60 plus, 62,
Wow.
63. But I've probably got 45 open, yeah.
You need to open more bottles, man.
I have around 50.
How does this the pop on the first pour? That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's one bottle that needs opening, that Van Winkle.
Yeah, here's that.
Just saying.
Guarantee you. Here's the one. I'd probably hazard a guess that Daniel's probably got one of them. What was it again, Ian?
Pappy Van Winkle, 10-year-old.
All right, okay. I'm sure Daniel's got one of them. I'm sure Daniel will let us know if he's got one of them. He's thinking of putting it to auction, Daniel. I didn't realise I brought a flipper onto my chart, but here we go. I should have vetted them beforehand. Oh, there's another one. What have we got here? Look, some big whiskey guys here, man. I have at least 240 open out of 400.
That's amazing.
You gassed them, Graham? That's another one here. Let's have a look. I have 20 bottles and 6 open. Nice one, Kieran. I think Kieran's new to whiskey. I think he's got the Kilkerran bug at the minute. We had a chat today about Kilkerran.
I've got the Kilkerran 12, which I've not opened yet.
Oh, here's one here for you.
Oh, you've got to pop that.
Ian.
Do that tonight. Do that tonight.
Here's one for Ian. He's got one open.
Oh, I've had the 10, the 15, and the 23. But I'm only flipping it to buy more whiskey. I'm not flipping it to make money on. Well, obviously I'm making money on it, but
I'm sure that's not what you said earlier. I'm sure that's not what you said earlier.
So
I'm sure it was going to pay for your Cavalans. I think that's,
Yes.
I'm sure that's what you said earlier.
He's got a weekend to Tenerife, didn't he?
Going to be a few amazing bottles being opened when this thing is over. Wow. There you are. Well, I don't know. I certainly know that Ian's not going to open any.
I need to open them now, not when it's over.
Oh,
Got an excuse now.
no.
I can open one.
Okay. Yeah. I think everybody's
Kilkerran.
getting caught up in Daniel. They're all asking Daniel about his bottles, and here's Daniel. It's Daniel saying, I have drank lots of Pappy, but never bother buying the hype. Okay. Is it a hype? Okay.
I can open one tonight if you want.
Yeah, go for the Kilkerran, Ian.
Which one's that as well?
Yeah, go for that Kilkerran.
Run at 12. Or the
Wait,
Kilkerran.
join you with that, Ian. Let's see if I can join you with a Kilkerran then. Let's see. I bet I've not got it here. Oh, I'll have a wee Kilkerran with you.
I love Campbelltown. Well, I love the Springbank that I've tried. I love, and massive fan of Glen Scotia. It's my favourite Scotch distillery. So, but I've never had Kilkerran. So,
But let me. I'm trying. Sorry, there, Ian. I'm just trying to figure out what you said here. What is the Toffee Nose board meeting? They're all local guys, Daniel. We all live nearby. We can't get out to meet up, so we thought we'd do this tonight. Oh, like there's one. I was wondering when somebody was going to ask me that. I have got room for that Kilkerran 16. What the?
That's gonna probably sell out in 3 minutes.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, there's one. 60.
That's not going to get released till late in the year, is it? It's September, October, they're thinking.
I watched the chat the other day. It was ready to go now. It was planned for the festival.
Right.
But they reckon it's just a case of wait when they get back in. It could take a week or so to put it out. It's all ready to go. So
Right.
I think it was Ranald. It was the guy that was on the chat from Kilkerran. You're probably looking about October time, I think.
Yeah.
If we get in quicker, then it'll probably come out a bit quicker. He reckons it's pretty much ready to go.
What is it, a bourbon cask, or do we know?
I think he mentioned, yeah, I think it's got some sort of finish in it as well. I can't remember what he might be wrong, but I think there's a Moscatel or something in there somewhere. Could be wrong on that. I was too busy drooling when we was just talking away about Kilkerran and I went into my own little tangent. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that 16. I think they're actually saying there's possibly a 20 as well. Probably next year, I think. They're able to do a 20, I think. Been saving all that stuff up for it. But no, Kilkerran's, that's where it's all happening in a minute. I think I'm sure I read somewhere today that it's Glen Scotia that own Glengyle. Sure I read that somewhere. It's kind of blew me away a wee bit. Glen Scotia Distillery that own the Glengyle distillery.
I thought it was Springbank.
I thought it was Springbank, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's the land. I think the land that it's on. I think it's Glen Scotia. I'm pretty sure it's Glen Scotia. Which was a wee bit.
On it.
Oh, what's this? Who's this one? What's?
I've got the Bible, so I'll have a look.
Sadly, no Kilkerran 8 sherry or 15. You're all available in the Czech Republic. Wow. You might have to pay us a trip, Radek, as soon as you can, mate. Once those flights are back up and running.
Just posting one of your 6 bottles out.
Say again.
Just posting one of your 6 bottles of the Kilkerran 8 that you're hoarding.
I must have snatched the last bottle in UK. Some
that
wine
one?
shop that doesn't even have a website.
I got mine. I'll tell you where I got mine. I got mine in Holland. Was a wine.
How was it?
I got it from a wine shop in Holland. Kilkerran 8.
You probably ordered 6 or 10, didn't you?
I ordered, there are only 4 left, mate, and I ordered the last 4. 2004. Kilkerran. Graham's saying 2004. Yeah, so that 20 reels a couple of years away then, I think. Gonna be. Sure, he mentioned so that this is what they're gaining. They're gearing up for the 20-year-old.
I mean, the prices have been really decent, for Kilkerran. I wonder what 16 is going to be like.
Not too sure, mate. Not too sure. I think the 15 went super quick as well. That went
How
quick.
much was for it? 15?
Springbank owns Glengyle, but Loch Lomond owns. It's Loch Lomond that's got the name. They own the rights to Glengyle. They were on there, I think. Cheers for that, Graham. Thanks for keeping me right, mate.
But it is distilled by Mitchell's, which is Springbank.
Yeah. Gary Kay got his 2. See, Gary's in America. He got his 2 bottles from Ireland. That's how crazy this bottle's gone. Good prices in Holland. Yeah, no, it was reasonable. I think the shipping was the hardest part, but that's why I ordered 4 bottles. I could just clipped into the one shipping cost. I could have bought other bottles in different places, but by the time I added up all the shipping, then it was just crazy stuff. So how are you guys doing while we're on the subject of Kilkerran then? What's your thoughts on Kilkerran, Gabriel?
Love it. It's great.
Love it.
Only had the 12 and the 8-year-old from last year, the Richard Oloroso.
Yeah.
I've only had those 2, but both.
You're a peat man. You're a peat man.
I am a peat man. Very much.
I tried it heavily. Heavily peated's nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think batch 3's ready to come out now. Batch 3's ready as well for the heavily peated. How's that 12 going, Ian?
I'm just about to pop it.
Oh, you know, popped it yet? Okay, I'll come back to you. The cask 1 15-year-old that I bought last summer €100 for the 15-year-old. So that's your €100, which I don't think's that bad, because I think people have been paying up to about €100 for the 8-year-old. Oh, there's Mr. Slinger. You probably got on well with Matt Slinger, Gabriel. Look.
The heavily peated one.
Heavily peated is his favourite.
Yeah, I've got the batch 2 at home. I've not popped that yet.
Yeah. Well, you're not at home now, no?
Yeah, it's downstairs, but it's in the man cave. In the office.
Let's have a look.
That's
some
interesting
Canadian.
on the nose.
Yeah, wait, taste it. But go with your nose first.
It's like Frazzles and like swimming pool chlorine.
Sounds
Wow.
delightful.
Doesn't smell lovely, that, does it? Sure, that's a Kilkerran 12 you've got there.
Really good nosing taste.
Is that a fake one you've got?
I don't mind that actually on the nose.
I've got Kieran Slatterly, guys. Here's one for you. You can shout this out. Kieran's new to whiskey. So what would you recommend for a budget of £100? If you'd £100 to spend, guys, what would you buy?
Yeah, that's a good. Glen Scotia 15 is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Delicious whiskey.
You'd probably get 2 bottles for that.
Drawn.
Yeah. But
Yeah, the old ice.
the value for you're getting for that money is amazing.
Which one was that, Bart?
15.
Glen Scotia. Oh, okay. You'd get 2 of them for that. You'd probably get 2, well, €100 maybe not. £100, you'd probably get a couple of bottles.
I'd say it depends what you're into, Kieran. Because if you like peated, or if you just like cherry bombs, it's different for what style of whiskey you like.
I think retail.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's €72 for the Kilkerran 15. I think that's what he's meaning there. I think
I'll
Matt
go
Slinger
around
staying the Glendronach 18.
You get some lovely Balblaise for under £100.
Yeah, I'm going for that, Mark.
And
Yeah.
Old Totally.
Amazing. Especially with that extra age that's in it now at the moment before it stops. So you're getting like 24-year-old whiskey, aren't you, in that Allardyce? So it's
Yeah, no, I think there's a few of them. I think there's a few of them mentioning the 18, Glendronach 18. There you go, Graham.
Is the
Graham's in my
2020
ballpark.
the last one?
2019. Last one she's got, I think.
And that has
Oh,
the
there's a
oldest
new one. There's a
in it.
couple guys. I don't know if he's ever had any go with these. Sam Do 15 or Ben Nevis 10 cast strength.
I bet the Ben Nevis 10 cast strength is amazing.
Yeah, but remember, guys, Kieran's new to whiskey, man. I don't know if that Ben Nevis was that. That's a tough whiskey to. That's a tough meaty.
it's a bit sort of like,
That's a tough whiskey for a beginner. That one, man.
especially at cast strength. I've got the standard bottle, which is lovely, but
Yeah,
maybe probably
Yeah.
I think.
Kieran, I think sherry with a bit of peat, Glen Scotia is fantastic.
Here's what Kieran's liking. I mainly like sherry, but I also like a bit of peat as long as it's not too heavily peated. I'd consider maybe the Ardbeg Udigal.
Mm.
That's probably one I would go there. It's sherried and peated.
You could even
Yeah,
go
sauce.
to the Campbelltown festivals.
Yeah, they were hard to get though.
And the Ardbeg Noah, Sherry Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. How you doing, Welsh? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, mate. Glen Scotia 18 is better. There you go, guys.
I'm
Would
not
that be
just
within £100 budget?
Yeah, I think you get that for under £100.
Yeah.
The Glen Scotia 15 is about 50, 55 quid. So,
Mm.
so yeah, I'm sure you get the 18 for under 100. Sam Do. They like sherry. Yeah, I think everybody's. Oh, there's one. Mr. Slinger. Where did you go? I think he's. Look at that there. Glendronach 18 is $200 here.
Oh,
So there's a choice to make. Would you pay $200 for it?
Is that
Always
US?
switch
probably?
back to,
Yeah. And this is a firm favourite of mine, guys. This was my whiskey of the year last year. Gordon and McPhail, Bal Blair, 21. 90 quid that was.
Is it still available though?
I've
Yeah.
not checked recently. I'm sure Mr. Slinger will check it and let us know if it's still available. It's 43%, guys. That was the only downside, but it was beautiful at 43. It didn't need to be any more, man. It'd be nice to have it higher, but it was perfect as it was. And I had another one here. Here's one. This might make you all jealous, guys. It's a couple of guys here who are rubbing it in a bit. Mark Slinger's one of them, and this guy's the other one. Look. Made 6 miles from my house.
filthy animal.
Yeah.
That's next one in the queue tonight.
Yeah.
So
Alistair's my new mate.
So if we're going to Glendronach doing a distillery tour, then we know that we need to call around and stay at Alistair's then, don't we?
Yeah, or you can stay at Mr. Slinger's. Man. I'm sure if we get a group bus going, then I'm sure they'll be able to put us up somewhere.
Everyone's got a back.
If I'm not mistaken, Alistair, that Glendronach's a new visitor centre, isn't it? I think it's been revamped, I think. Okay. Gary's chipping in with his. Oh, look, yeah, I told you that one. Let's have a look. My chat's jumping quite quick here. How you doing there, multi-mission? Nice to see you there, Menno. He's shouting up for the Anok 22.
Never had that one. I had the 24. That was lovely.
Yeah. Daniel, one of the guys in the chat he's new to whiskey and he's got €100 to spend. So he's asking for recommendations for €100 to spend. What would you be?
I would say Springbank 12 or 15 wouldn't be bad.
Well, you're going to get change out of that.
Best
Oh,
of
yeah.
all, I had to USA, but love to hit the. Yeah, no, nice to see you, Emily. Thanks very much. I'm going to get all the guys to look after the language now that you're in. So just hit those buttons, guys. Helps us out on YouTube. Helps get my video noticed. So the more likes I can get, the better. Black Bull, 12-year-old. How you doing, Stephen? You okay? Let's see what do you think Daniel was going to come back with for €100, man? Got 1,000 bottle of whiskey. What do you think he's going to spend his €100 on?
Johnny Walker Black.
Or double black.
Yeah, he is a bit of your piss take.
Red label
Right.
for €100.
He is a bit of your piss take. Say that again in English. Yeah, thanks, Menno. These Canadians, man, I don't know why they let them in, man. Sure, we should vet them on YouTube. Sorry to all my Canadian friends.
That's a good call.
There's another one. There's Ben the Demon Hunter. He's Canadian as well. What is this? I like me some Black Bull. Hope that's whiskey you're talking about, Daniel.
Is that
Oh,
a
here we go.
Taylor release, the Black Bull?
Aaron Brodick, 20-year-old. That one. I've not opened it yet.
Go on, pop that out. You're talking
Yeah, come on.
Van Winkle. You might as well do that.
I've got it, Gary, yeah. I've got it, but I've not tried it.
Prep 5 samples straight away.
I might come back to that one. I'm sure somebody will remind me.
It's nice, that Kilkerran. I like it.
We tried it. We tasted it.
Oh, yeah. I'm halfway
That
through
not
it.
got any better.
How's
I
that?
hope that chlorine's gone. Is the chlorine gone?
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind that. I'm an ex-swimming teacher, so I've been spent a lot of time around pools, so I've got no problems with that.
Well, I'm pretty convinced. I don't know if there's a load of guys in the chat here, man. There's 30 guys in the chat. And I'm sure they've probably all tried Kilkerran 12, but has anybody else got chlorine?
Not me.
Is that the thing that kills the coronavirus?
Well, that's it, you know. I'm sorted.
Okay.
Kilkerran 12 then, yeah?
It's getting the pond cleaner now.
Yeah, look at this. Daniel's showing off again, guys. Oh, that's not the one. That's not what I wanted. I think that's why he asked, because he saw it behind me on the shelf, man.
Ooh.
I have a shelf of SMWS that would retail for that 20,000, yeah? 20,000 Canadian. What's that? About 50 quid in the pounds. I think Welsh came in with another one there, actually. Welsh had a nice one. He's back on his 100 quid euros, 100 pound. Spring Bank and an Ardbeg 10. Still have change for a good meal.
I agree with that.
Good call.
Yeah. Can always count on you, Welsh. Was that fish and chips? Is that what you're talking about there, man? Yeah, there's a few guys that they're chipping in with a bit. Steenston 2008, 10-year signatory.
What about Elijah Craig barrel proof for all you bourbon heads? That's about £100.
Daniel's cheering me up here, man. This guy's a fucking nutter, man. Why are you hiding in the dark? Did the missus give you a black eye? I think it's just I've just got shit lighting at the minute, Daniel. I've got that carried away playing with this. I've not set my lights up properly.
Nobody
I'm
knows
not
that he
guy.
actually lives in that shed.
Yeah, he's having a pop at you, Bart. You're next, mate. Look. Tell him you're having a great time, Bart.
No, I'm having a great time.
Haven't had the pleasure of Kilkerran yet. Okay, you're going to be. I'll let Ian tell you all about it.
What, the Kilkerran?
Yeah. Or if you want to talk about the Pappy Ted, then it's up to you, mate.
No, I'll talk about the Kilkerran. It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's not mega peated. It's like a flavour enhancer. It's not overly spicy.
You haven't got chlorine on the taste, have you?
No, it's just
lemon. You got lemon.
got a little bit of citrus behind the smoke. So you do get the peatiness. I don't get the frazzles on the taste like I got on the nose.
I usually get salted caramel on Kilkerran 12.
This is the beauty of it. Everybody gets different things, don't they?
Yeah.
I can certainly get a bit of salt, but whether it's salted caramel or not too sure.
How you doing, Rican Haddock? Nice to see you, buddy. Super Henry.
With just a half a teaspoon of water and give it a minute.
Kilkerran cast strength. Is that the sherry one, Trooper Henry, or the bourbon one? Did any of you see the chat on Saturday with Kilkerran? Roy tried to grill him on the packaging because the packaging is exactly the same for all the bottles, man. There's no difference between the bourbon 8 and the sherry 8, and he tried to pin him down to the reason why, and the guy just was so laid back, so chilled, man. He wasn't arsed. He says if they want to, all they've got to do is look, open it up, look inside it, don't know which is which.
do your homework basically on the ABV. I think that's probably the only answer, isn't it?
That's the only difference on it is the ABV. They've started doing it now on the heavily peated. They've got batch numbers on them, so. But it's the same with Kilkerran. He even said with Springbank. He said even when he gets asked about Springbank, they don't know any different either. It's just because it's only on the back strengths. It's different. So he's not too sure. The whiskey friend, I'm getting drunk. I think I might be joining you, Daniel. Don't know how long this is going to go on, but I'm here for the foreseeable.
That was a large bottle kill of the concertmaster.
Yeah, nice. Why did you pour another Kilkerran, man? Pour another Kilkerran.
Oh.
I've still got Ibiki 12 to go through yet.
Yeah. All right. You're what, 12?
Ibiki 12, yeah.
All right. Here's one here. Look, the Bowmore. Any Bowmore fans in the chat? Didn't think so. Here we go. What is this? Lee J's disappointed. Let's have a look. The whiskey friend, I wasn't impressed with Kilkerran. Didn't think he wanted to be. No, I think the guy was just super cool, super chilled, Lee J. I think he just knows how good his brand is at the minute. I think that's the kind of that was a smug look. Look at me, I'm Kilkerran. I think that's the look I got from him. I thought he was just there and he knew what he had and he knew how good his brand was. Super Henry's preferring the bourbon 8-year-old, I think. 55.5. I've got I think this is the first one, 56.2 this one is. That's batch one.
I've not tried that one, Al. Is it good?
It's lovely, mate. In fact, I've just won another bottle. Because of the batch one, I like this one. I actually won another bottle at auction last night, so I've got another bottle on the way.
So send me the other one, yeah?
Okay, let's get this argument going. Let's get an argument going.
It's lost all the nose on the Kilkerran with a bit of water.
You've probably put too much water in, man.
Just get smoke.
Did you run the tap under that? Did you run it under the tap?
No.
Tiny drop.
Just a top, just a drop.
Here's a question, guys. If Bowmore's overrated and overpriced, then stay away from the Macallans.
Never had Macallan.
Yeah. Can't remember the last time I had Macallan.
Way overpriced. Similar with Dalmore, in my opinion.
It's a collector's whiskey now.
Yeah.
That's why I never put it up on the shelf, man. Everybody keeps calling me a Macallan head, man. I've got all the edition series, so if you've probably noticed, guys, I've not had it up for a while.
How do you decide what you're going to display on your shelf, then, Alan?
I just walk in and just grab a bunch and just stick them up. I try to keep them in groups. If you probably noticed, I've got all the Glendronachs there. I've got some independent bottles. I've got a load of Arran. I did an Arran video recently, so I tend to do that one. And then I've got all the Kilkerran, Springbank, and then the Glenallachie. So they're all pretty much groups. So it might mean the next time I put a wall up, it might have a Glengoyne wall in it, or it may have maybe a Talisker wall or something. So it just depends on which way I decide to set it up. Let's see if I can catch one here. Let's see if I can find some of these GC chats. Let's have a look. No, I just gone back to that one actually. Where's Welsh there? I was going to just mention something about Welsh. I opened Glenallachie 15 recently and there's a lot of caramel. I actually reviewed that one Welsh. And I probably made the mistake of probably comparing it to the Glendronach 15. Just obviously the obvious comparisons with Billy Walker and obviously doing both 15s. But that Glenallachie, I was a wee bit disappointed initially with it. But it's got much better. I've started to go through it now, and it's as it goes on, it gets better. So I left it for about 6 weeks before I went back to it. and it's got a wee bit better. Yeah, there is caramel, but there's lots of that sherry. It's a sherry finish in this one rather than I think the 15 Glendronach was full maturation sherry. This is again a sherry finishing. But yeah, it got better. Stick with it. Are you enjoying it, Welsh? Or did you like the caramel in it? Well, they're all into Bowmore now, man. Here's one. Trooper Henry's telling us. Who's into him? Nobody had tried Macallan, no. Cost you $300 in the US. That's before the tariffs. Whiskey, oh, whiskey's overpriced. Tell that to Pappy Van Club Boy. I wonder who he's talking about. Nice one, Daniel. He's telling us he's not a Pappy Van Club fanboy, man. I think he was in two minds. He was in two minds whether he was going to open it tonight or whether he was going to send it to auction. But
he's definitely decided to open it tonight, hasn't he?
Well, I'm not sure. I'll give him the choice.
No, Pappy's overpriced for what it is. Mega overpriced for what it is.
You think the Whaler 12's better?
Yeah, I think I like Stag Junior.
Yeah.
Well, which batch have you got?
I've not got any Stag Junior. I've got a really nice one I've got a friend in America called Annie, and she got me her local bourbon, and it was called, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's got 1863 in it. I've got it down.
Might be your mate. I think this is your mate, Justin. Let's have a look.
But I mean that's most probably one of the best bourbons I've had. That's beautiful. She bought it me. She was over in when she was over in America last year. She brought it back for us, and I'm drinking it, and I'm 3/4 of the way through it, but I'm trying to drink it slowly because you can't get it over here.
Wow,
it's really, really nice.
The Stag Junior. I think I've just done one.
No, it's something else.
Stuart Peel says the single cask Glenallachie is the best whiskey I've had. How old's that one? How old's that one, Stuart? There you are. Tim might be able to answer this one, Tim. Think you could get Bunahab in 18 for under €100?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's gone up in price, hasn't it? It's been creeping up. Once upon a time, it was
20, isn't it?
But and I don't know. I don't get that much more from it. I mean, this is probably heresy, but I don't get that much more from the 18 than I do from the 12-year-old.
I agree. I agree.
You'd rather buy 2 bottles of 12-year-old
every time. I mean, I've had the 18. It's a great whiskey, but it isn't. Well, I think it's overrated compared to what the internet chatter has about it. But as I say, that's probably heresy.
Daniel, you must be pissed, man. You look like a creepy Catholic priest taking confession from choir boys. Please tell me your whiskey sins, my son.
He's not wrong, Alan. It's the way you keep leaning forward as well.
All right, let me see if I get some more light, man. Let's fucking hell. Catholic priest, let me drop back a bit. How's that? Is that better?
There you go.
Yeah, I'd agree this with Neil. Durer and Bowmore, I can't stand any of them.
Durer are getting better, I think.
No, I don't. I think you're buying the hype, man. Why do you think they're getting better?
The issue with Durer is they didn't have a style. So each bottling was different, and you didn't know what they were. Whereas now they're trying, and they're getting a little bit better. But they're trying, and they're trying to come up with like a signature taste now.
Seven Woods.
I quite like the 212, the Jura 212. That's not a bad dram.
There you are.
I'm not saying I would buy it, but
Nobody would buy it.
But it's not a bad dram.
Tim,
Jura
Kevin
10
Bryant
was my
agrees with
first
you.
malt.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
No, I agree with him.
There's some very good independent bottlings of, Bunnahabhain, even slightly younger than that. They're better than the 18. So, but I mean, it's still a great whiskey.
Yeah.
Just a quick one on Bunnahabhain. When I started collecting whiskey back in 2007, they opened a whiskey shop in the town that I worked in Chester. And what the guys had, and they actually had barrels. And in those days, you could actually barrel your own in stores. So they got a couple of bottles that I bought and I poured my own were Bunnahabhain, man. They were like 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old Bunnahabhains. And I thought they were incredible. And then, as usual, the Chinese started messing with it. So the Scots made a rule that you couldn't bottle your own anywhere outside of Scotland. Now, you can only bottle your own Scotch whiskey in Scotland now. Whereas you had a few shops. Probably your whiskey, Shank, it was probably before your whiskey shop, Ian. The whiskey shops in Scotland, you can bottle your own.
I thought you could in London.
Yeah, Maidenhead's in London, you can bottle your own, can't you? They have barrels out that you can bottle your own. So,
well, unless they've got some sort of, because that's where the store had to stop doing them. I think there's something to do with the Japanese were messing with them, I think.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
It's a nice thing in a distillery when you bottle your own, or if you're in a shop and you get to bottle your own. It's if you get to try it before, and then you get to bottle it.
Don't you think sometimes it might be psychological because you're bottling your own? Don't you think you've got more of an attachment to it?
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
A few years ago, I bottled I don't know whether no, I didn't bottle, but someone bottled a small bottle of whiskey from Selfridges, I think it was. They had a you could bottle your own in Selfridges, and they had some whiskies and some various other things.
They're like liqueurs, man.
No, they were proper whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was great whiskey, but it's proper whiskey.
I think you're taking a bit. It's not to interrupt you here, Ian, but you're taking a pound in here, man. Hold on, that's a look. Jura's ABV sucks and overpriced.
Which one?
And just Jura.
Yeah. Hey,
and Daniel agrees with him.
I'm not saying I'd buy a bottle. There's many other things that are better. I'm just saying it's not crap.
Yeah, a lot of shops up here bottle. No, I know in Scotland you can, Mark, but I'm pretty sure there's as far as I knew, there's very, very limited players. Some of the guys are telling me Cadenheads could do it. So whether they've got some sort of, I don't know if they've got some dispensation, but the independent whiskey shops that I was getting into, they got stopped from doing it. They weren't allowed to do it anywhere. And it was one of their big incomes. They made a fortune from them. People were coming in and buying their dad a whiskey and bottling it for him and all that. And they would label it up for you and everything, you know what I mean? So it was quite a cool idea.
In London, they've stopped bottling now. So maybe that's maybe you're right, Alan.
Yeah, no, I know that store had to do it. What's this one? Bunnahabhain Moyne. We've got, let's have a look. I still have an unopened bottle of Bunnahabhain Moyne Oloroso, 60.1, man. Fucking hell.
I'll give you £100 for that.
I tell you what I did. I tried to buy a bottle.
Bart needs a sample. Bart desperately
I think you're winning, Justin, yeah. We just had a winning hand there, yeah.
I've won. I'm doing quite well. I'm trying to bust out, but I'm doing all right. So it's just really difficult multitasking again, you know.
Ah, right.
One of those rare breed men that can do this.
Yeah. At auction last night, I actually bought I tried to win a bottle of Bunnahabhain Moyne. It wasn't the Oloroso one. It's just a Bunnahabhain Moyne. It was specially done for the Swedish market. I got one about 2 years ago and I got it delivered to my shop where I worked. And when the guy dropped the parcel off, all I could smell was peat, man. before I even opened the parcel, and I was shitting myself. So I opened the parcel up, there was 3 bottles in it, and one of them was that Munahaben Moyne, and there was a tiny little trickle had spilt out of the bottle. The seal had just got a little bit loose. Tiny little bit had come out of it, but the whole office stunk of peat for the whole day, man. It was just beautiful. But I've done that one in, and I tried to win another one last night, and I got pipped at the end. I kind of fell asleep and missed the end of the auction and lost it.
Was that Whisky Auctioneer, Alan?
Whisky Auctioneer, mate, yeah. I had it on at 45. It was a steal at 45 quid, mate. Couldn't believe it, and then I kind of woke up and it was all over.
I was on that. Yeah, I missed a few as well.
Got pipped at the end.
Did you see what price the Kilkerran 8-year-old sherry was going for last night? And on that,
90 quid, 100 quid. Yeah, all of them. 90 to 100, all of them. It could have gone higher than that because I probably missed the last couple of hours of it.
You fell asleep, you missed the last bit.
I missed the last bit. But I had a time because I had a look at them and they were about 90 pound to 100 pound. There was about 15 of them on it. 15 bottles. Just a quick guy, just let you know, Erwin Lim's in. How you doing, Erwin? I'm sure you're local as well. I always seem to think that I think you're from Malaysia, but I think you're somewhere here in the UK. Can't quite put my finger on it. I'm sure you'll let me know, Erwin. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Edinburgh. No, the Scottish stores, guys, you can do it. Can you bottle up your own at the Cadenhead shop in Edinburgh? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you can bottle up there, no problem, man. Just depends on what they've got on, Wreaking Haddocks.
I seem to recall that about bottling your own, as long as it's not in a wooden barrel, so it's not being aged, because you can't age Scotch whisky outside of Scotland. So if it's in a barrel,
these were in barrels. These.
So because I think what they do is they put them in a plastic barrel, but then put inside a wooden barrel, so it looks like it's from a wooden barrel.
Right. No, these ones were back in about 2007, 2008. They were definitely in barrels. But I think it was something to do with the Japanese. I think the Japanese were fucking mixing all sorts of stuff up, man. And then the Scotch Whisky Society just stopped everybody doing it, man.
Because Scotch has to be aged in Scotland. Scotch whisky has to be aged in Scotland. So if there's a barrel elsewhere, then it's not being aged in Scotland, and it's still being aged while it's in the barrel, isn't it? So, so I think what they've done is to get around it is they put them in like a plastic barrel, put them in a wooden barrel, and then I think.
Seriously, boys from the choir, has Al ever asked you to come over to his shed to see his collection?
It's a green screen. There's no collection there. It's just on the background.
Look, he's in Newcastle. Knew he was local, man. Oh,
it's
good
quite
here.
Valid question, Alan.
Say again, mate.
It's quite valid question, you know.
What's that? I don't think that's what he was doing, but I think it was the choir boy reference that he was going on about.
We want to see your shed.
You're all welcome anytime, guys. Need to put my collar on.
Daniel's ruined it now.
Yeah, what's he got here? What's he saying now? Have I missed a Daniel comment?
No, he's just saying he's ruined us coming to your shed.
Oh, no, yeah, you'd probably be shitting yourself coming to the shed, man. Here we go. I'm just taking it off, I think. Let's have a look. Something looked fishy. Alan, the whiskey fin, is actually using Jim Whiskey Novice's green screen at the backdrop of his shed. No, I did do that on one of the lives. One of the lads with the Scotch for Dummies came in, and he said that I had a nice set of shelves behind me, and I told him it was a green screen, and he believed me, man. But okay, there's Welsh's getting off on one. What kind of cretin is paying £100 for an 8-year-old Kilkerran? I've still got a bottle. But you never paid
The
£100.
trouble is, people like Alan have talked about how blooming good it is, so everyone's got fear of missing out, haven't they? So the price is crap right up.
No, it's because it's the thing with Kilkerran. It's the same way with Springbank, Kilkerran, and anything Springbank does, Long Row, all of them, the Hazelburns, they're made in small amounts. So they'll price it at a price, but it creates the demand. So it doesn't really matter what they put out, it'll fly off the shelves, but the prices are just incredible. That cast strength, I think I paid £50 for the 12-year-old cast strength.
But you've said it's your whiskey of the year already, Alan. So how much would you pay for it then? If you haven't got a bottle now, would you to auction and buy it for £90?
Oh, I'm lucky enough at the minute. I've put myself in a position where I don't need to go and buy it at auction because I've got 5 or 6 bottles there at the minute. So, but yeah, no, it's a good question. It's whether I would. Do you like it enough to pay it? I probably would pay it. Sorry, Welsh. I probably would pay £100 for it. But I'd try everywhere else to get it first before I would go down that road. Or I might hang off and wait, because I think at the minute it's hot just now. So I think everybody is trying to get it. And that's what I'm saying. There was about 10 or 15 bottles on there. And even at that stage, we were paying £90, £100 for it. And there was, say, 10 of them. If you imagine there was only one of them bottles on there, that would go for stupid money. People would pay £200 for that. I have got one story, just to give you an idea. You know the Macallan editions? They had the green one. It just come out and I just missed it. And I went on the auction to have a look to see if I can get it on auction. There was one bottle on that auction. It was only about 3 weeks after it came out. So the guy must have got it straight away and put it straight in the auction. There was one bottle on there, right? That bottle went for £410. And then by the time the guy paid his fees and his delivery and everything, he could easily be up towards 450, 460, 470, £100. And somebody bought that. But if he'd have waited a month to the following auction, there was 50 of them on the second auction, and they went for about £100 a bottle. This is what I'm saying, is it's no bit diving in. I think Roy mentioned one about the Macallan he had. I think if Roy would have held onto that Macallan, that's what I'm saying with your pappy, Ian, is ring them up and see if there's any more. You know what I mean? If there's any more in that auction, then get a miss until it's the only one in there.
But that Kilkerran 8, talking about the value of that's definitely not whiskey for everybody, just because of the I find it more funky than Springbank. It's just odd. The intensity of odd, notes that you get there is just not for everybody. Some people could probably be disappointed with that.
But the Kilkerran 8?
Yeah.
I think I've only seen one guy who's been disappointed with it, but I think he's came back afterwards and I think he said he kind of misjudged it. Because I think when he got to try it, he'd been hyped. And it can maybe been overhyped. So by the time he actually got it, there was a bottle kill that he got as well. So it was Keith at the Malted Man Cave. He liked it, but he didn't see what all the fuss was about. But I think since then he's come back and I think he's gone a bit better with it. Where are we up to in the chat then? Exact same with the Folio 5. First auction after release, £208 up for grabs. Yeah, no, it's if you're going to go for bottles like that, guys, just wait 2 or 3 months till all the hype dies down. See where we are. There you go. Where are we looking at this one? Is this the one? I think Weekend Haddock was looking at 9 bottles on last night auction. All went between 85 to 93. Yeah, no, it didn't go up much in the end then. Alan actually bought half their stock. Fucking hell. Yeah. He's on the same whiskies as he's on different whiskies.
Different.
I'm on the Hibiki 12 now.
Oh, right. Tell us about it.
It's nice. It's
Any chlorine?
no chlorine in this one.
No.
It's kind of got a licorice nose to it.
Okay.
So it's quite like a licorice type thing. It's really nice.
I'm on this Cadenhead, Glen Scotia.
Oh yeah. No, I think I might have another wee bit of that way, mate. I've got a wee bit left.
Get it down, you. Nice stuff. 57.8%. Beautiful.
I'm on Schmergenberg. Schmergenberg.
Oh.
That's the Swedish one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's quite something. It's 7 years old.
Whiskey that surprised you then, Gabriel?
Yes, that was the one that I was gonna. Yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Alan asked us about whiskies that surprised us. So why did it surprise you?
So is that going to be your daily sipper now?
No.
Surprise you that much? It's going to be a daily sipper.
So it's 60.3%. So
wow,
it's probably unlikely. But yeah, it's quite something.
What are you on now, Tim? What are you on now? You still on the Bunnahabhain? Tim? I think Tim's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's dropped out, I think. Oh, can't hear you.
I've got a really dodgy internet. Keep coming and going.
All right, okay.
We're back.
You're back now, mate, yeah?
We're back.
You're back, mate, yeah. What you drinking now? You still on Bunnahabhain?
I've switched to my surprising whiskey.
Oh, right.
Which is
SMWS.
Scotch. Yeah. It's called 2 Drams in a Glass. It's long Morn, and it's very strange in that the nose is all butterscotch and caramel and vanilla, and the palate is grapefruit and very fresh and very bright, totally unlike the nose. So
I don't know if Daniel's still in, but Daniel's still going to be the whiskey friend. All whiskey is a surprise in the whiskey friend shed. No, Daniel's a big fan of Longmorn, I think. So you probably got me a wee bit excited there, Tim, for that. What VABV is that, Tim? Is there an age on it as well?
Over 60.
Wow.
60.8.
Wow. You're all on the big stuff, then, eh?
It doesn't need much water. It really doesn't. Just a small portion. Very small portion.
Mm.
Okay, Gabriel, here's a daft question. What got you into whiskey, mate? What was your whiskey that done it for you? What was the whiskey that you thought, wow, this is it? Game over. I'm going to become a whiskey geek.
This probably didn't make me a whiskey geek, but it got me into it. But a friend in a bar bought me a Lagavulin 16, and
okay,
instantly in love with the peat.
It's not unusual.
Strange and good.
Strange is the best. No, he likes his Longmorn, man. I don't know if he's got any autumn though. I think they're all closed.
Oh my God.
Oh, I've got Whiskey Mystery. How you doing, Phil? I don't know how long you've been in, mate. I've just spotted you there. How's Strixover, multi-mission, Campbelltown? The only one with the infinities. Wow, must have missed a wee bit there. Nice to see you, Phil. Thanks for popping in, mate. Or it could be deeper, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be full. Okay, the question here, guys, has anybody tried the Paul John sherry whiskies? I take it that's a no.
No.
Nobody's
It
tried
sounds
Paul John.
fascinating, though.
I don't think so. I have tried Paul John at the whiskey festivals in Manchester. I'm not too sure whether any of them were sherry ones or not.
I think Justin has a few. There's a couple of but he's obviously disappeared. He has a few Paul Johns.
Yeah, no, they were at that fest. They were on the Saturday as well at Paul John. They were quite interesting. I think one of the things I picked up from there, I think the angel share at Paul John, I think it's 30% angel share a year. You lose 30% angel share. Paul John.
It's quite all Indian whiskey is quite high. Amrut's well into double figures as well.
Yeah. And they fly in the peat. They get the peat from Scotland and they fly it in. Oh, I think Menno's popping out. How you doing, Menno? Take care, mate.
Justin, have you got John Paul whiskies?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just got that one, the edited.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I tried it in Roy Aquavite's blind challenge that we had back in, I think it was November. And I just thought it was decent for the money. Really interesting.
Hi, Rob.
Oh,
Rob Clompser is saying the Paul John Brilliance. That was pretty good. He's had that. So yeah, no, I think they're quite reasonable as well, aren't they? I don't think they're overly price wise.
How's the poker going, Justin?
I've just bust out. I came fourth. Rubbish.
We're distracting you. What do you expect?
We're all going mad because I'm taking so much time on my decisions. They're all killing me.
So anybody in the chat, if you have any questions for Justin, now you can fire in and crack in with any questions you've got for Justin.
100% yours now, yeah.
Let's have a look.
Poker questions.
Paul John just released a PX in Oloroso. Wow. Sherry, man. Love that sherry. Oh, Elmore Glen Reserve was my first whiskey that I loved. Wow. Okay. What was your whiskey and what done it for you, mate? What got you?
I've been in whiskey. I was a lot of Jack Daniels and bourbon type stuff.
Yeah.
And then I take my mum out for afternoon tea every year, every Christmas. And I was in the whiskey shop, and they had a tasting. It was a Dewar's tasting, and basically that just got me hooked on the whole thing. Then, so I bought Deveron 10, I think it was, that night. But we had Craig Alicky 13 and 17 and 19, Altmore 21 single cask, raw bracket.
Wow, you spoiled.
It was they did the guys from Dewar's.
See, you were out with your mum.
Not for the tasting. I did the tasting on my own. But I took my mum for Christmas afternoon tea to do the markets. And
I thought you said you went on a bender there with your mum.
No, she's not into whiskey, so what wasn't the same. So,
Right, Alistair. Cheers, mate. Thanks for popping in.
So that's really what got me into like this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
what got you into the Jura?
Wow.
I'm not into Jura. I don't own Jura.
Wow.
I did a tasting about 6 months ago. The 2-on-2 was the one that stood out for me out of all of them. It's also quite interesting because the 212 is the amount of people on the island. Apparently.
£2.12.
Pardon?
It was £2.12.
That's how much it's worth. Yeah.
Stuart Peel's asking you, Justin, whiskey or bourbon?
Right now, probably 55% whiskey, but that's how close the bourbon game for me. Just love it. Just falling in love with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just been on it like for a while now. Not really come off it for a bit. So I guess I've gotten away from the Scotch and things like that. So right now it's just creeping in there. It's just the diversity of Scotch, I think, is key, isn't it? Really. But I've tasted some really good, interesting bourbons, classic bourbons, some store picks, etc. Really good.
Here's an interesting one. This is one I was thinking about for a while. I was actually probably going to do a live show on this, but 9-year-old whiskies, there seems to be nowadays, it's quite okay to have 8s, 9s. I just had a Ralphie's 4-year-old whiskey. So I think if we went back, probably when I was getting into whiskey maybe 10 years ago, I think it was frowned upon. Can't have anything less than 10, you can't have anything less than 12. But it seems to be now that there's a lot of 8s, 9s, 6s, 4s. But they all seem to have high ABVs, and I think that seems to be the secret with them. There's a lot of them out there. The Talisker 8 was phenomenal. Springbank did a 9. Deanston's done a 9. See, Ralphie's done a 4. There's loads and loads of young whiskies out there. Have any of you had any young ones? Young whiskies, that is, to me.
This is a 7-year-old.
Yeah, it seems to be acceptable now that it doesn't really matter. The age seems to be... doesn't seem to be a big issue.
We've got the 5-year-old Ardbeg coming as well, the wee beastie.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it seems to be their age now. I don't know whether it's distilleries trying to get the whiskey out quicker rather than waiting. You know, if you want to imagine you want to do an Ardbeg 10, then once you've got it up and running, it's just a case of keeping that whiskey stocks going.
Well,
and I think you see some of
them,
always
young, aren't they?
Say again, Ian.
The Optimos are always young. They're up that no more than 8 years old.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But again,
the Optimos, lads, or not?
It's what, sorry?
Have you tried any Optimos?
Yes. Yeah. I've tried.
Yeah,
I've tried quite a few. And
quite nice, aren't they?
To say they're massively peated, they're not like offensive. Which is strange.
Matt Slinger's saying the one that got my way for £25 supermarket whiskies was Tomatin 18 that he got with free air miles. Just to give a wee bit of background, guys, on Matt Slinger, he lives in Speyside. He lives up there. Distilleries in his back garden and all that stuff. He comes out his front gate. There's another one across the road, and but he was up there for 20 odd years without drinking any whiskey. Believe it. He's just recently found whiskey after living there all that time.
How many bottles?
Here's one.
Yeah.
Who's up on Optimore? Who's an Optimore fan?
I've got some friends who are massive Optimore fans. Huge Optimore fans.
I enjoyed tasting it. I wouldn't pay the retail price for a bottle.
It's almost like a marketing thing. You know, they're saying it's the heaviest peated, so they're charging a premium for it. And it's
but the peat levels have dropped, haven't they? The peat levels are nowhere near. They're about half what they were.
Not even levels. That. I think the highest peat one's 309, and the latest ones are about 85.
Wow. Wow.
So, Justin?
Yeah.
Got a couple of young ones here. Erwin's saying about a 3-year-old Bimber.
All right, okay.
That's beautiful.
Anybody at that?
It's a good shout. There's some English whiskies which are young, which are really interesting. Bimber's interesting.
Talk to me about English whiskies, man.
Cotswolds are interesting. Oh, come on, Alan. You picked out as your favourite, mate. They're interesting. I'm not sure they've got the complexity of, of older Scotch, but they're interesting whiskies for young whiskies.
I was surprised. I tried the Gulliver's. Is it Gulliver's 47 from the English Whiskey Company? And I was surprised how good that was. There's a bit of peat in it and everything. And I do love the Lakes distillery as well. I think the Lakes is great.
I think this is the one here. I've got one here, which is the 7.3. Is that the latest one?
No, they've got
5-year-old.
10.1.
169.
Is it, Alan?
Say again.
Is that a sample that I gave you, Alan, the 7.3?
Oh, it might be actually, yeah. You've not left your name on it, so I don't know who's gave me it.
The 10.3 now.
169, that one is.
And the point tells you where exactly it is. So 0.1 is might be like the standard one. 0.2 is Isla Barley. 0.3 is the stupidly peated one. 0.4 is travel retail. I've got that wrong, but basically the point after it tells you what kind of liquid is in there.
Yeah, look at these. This 9-year-old 55 ABV. And he's had the Bordeaux finish, which is almost 60. So I think the younger ones tend to be whacking up I think that's where it's all at, is with a higher ABV. So these young ones must be aimed at the whiskey connoisseurs, or these can't be aimed at your normal guy in the street. He's not going to buy a 9-year-old, is he? At 60 point whatever.
Find Deanston 18 for 60 quid on Amazon. That's no brainer.
Yeah, but I'd be surprised that I bet this 9-year-old. I'm not too sure. DG, what did you pay for that 9-year-old man? What are you saying? You've got an 18-year-old Deanston there at how much baht? 60 quid?
64, I think it's on Amazon, something like that.
64, yeah. Yeah, but that's the 46% one. That.
How much better is it than the 12 baht? Not sure I've tasted it.
I've never had 12.
Have you had the 12?
I really liked 18, but never had 12.
You got the 18?
I reviewed both of them,
Had it from
Justin.
Oh, did you? Right, okay, I'll catch it.
I would have bought. I think I said on my review, I would have rather have bought, like Tim said earlier, I'd rather buy 2 bottles of the Deanston 12 than the 18.
Right.
But in the comments, some guys loved the 18.
I love the 18. It needs time, though. You need to spend the time with it.
And that's the beauty of whiskey. Everybody's, we're not going to agree all the time, are we?
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Bryant's an Optimore fan. Let's have a look. Where are we going? I have the 6.1, 6.3, 8.2, but not tried the 8.3. I like the 1 or 3 best, although the 9 series wasn't great. Is that the latest one, Kevin? The 9?
I think it's got.
Is it a 10? Is it a 10 now?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're Dignas or something, which is 10. They're up to.
Right.
But the ppm for that's about 85, 88 or something like that. It's
Now, this one Tim's gave me is 169.
I think the highest they've done is 309 or something like that.
I know they did a 300 odd one.
But yeah, it's come right down. I mean, the latest one's a 10 point whatever. It's about 88, 85, 88% ppm. Sorry, so it's not great at all. Comparative.
Oh. Can I say you probably know, guys, I'm not a Pete fan. Okay, here's another question then. Who's the Pete head amongst us?
Well, I like it, but yeah, I've got a few
Like
bottles of whiskey. Yeah, I do like it. Yeah. I've probably got about half of my Scotch is probably peated, I would say.
Yeah, probably at least half of mine is peated, at least.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Peat. What got you to Pete? See, I can't get the Pete thing.
You
I can't get my head around the Pete thing. I know it's blasphemy, but I just love the fruitiness. And then somebody gave me a really, really peaty, fruity. Is there such a thing?
Kilholman.
Yeah.
It can be quite fruity and peaty, but again, it can be quite peaty as well. I mean, it can be quite overpowering on peat if you're not careful. But I do like Kilholman as a sherry bomb peat monster in effect.
$70 that 9-year-old was.
Yeah,
$70.
the one that hooked me into peat after tasting a few peated whiskies was the Lefroy Glow. So that was amazing. And that's what sort of gripped me a little bit into spending more time and taking my time with it and trying different bottles of peated whiskey. So that was the one that dragged me into the peat game, real.
For me, it was the Isle of Bay 1.1. Because that's got an SPPM as well, a sweet phenol parts per million. So it's kind of a sweet peat. So it is more frazzles, bacon fries, that sort of taste, rather than a medicinal type thing. And then I've built up from there.
I think I've got Chris at the last drops popped in. I didn't recognise he's changed his logo. He's got a nice new logo there. But we've had a wee kind of ongoing debate between Glendronach 12 and Glendronach 18. He seems to prefer the Glendronach 12 today. I know we're going off track a wee bit, but he prefers the 12 to the 18. But I just think there's no comparison between the 12 and the 18. I think it's 18 all day long. Although I've got 100 bottles of 12-year-old up there, it doesn't look the part. But
12's great for the money, but it's so rich that Allardyce, it's just intense. It just goes on and on. So for me, 18 all day.
Here we go. I've got one here. Whiskey Mysteries popping in one. What we got? Compass Box Flaming Heart, maybe fruity and peaty.
Yeah.
I think you gave me that, Gabriel, didn't you?
Yeah. You've got
Let me try. I've got it here, I think.
It's on a session, Alan. He keeps going behind there, grabbing whiskey.
Yeah, no, well, somebody's recommended one. I think I've got it here, but let's have a look. It's here
I recommend you pop in those Kilkerran works in progress you keep putting out and never popping.
Yeah, again. Oh, no, they're my pride and joy, mate.
Coming to an auction near you.
Yeah, they'll never go to auction, mate. Do you know what I love about them?
What's that?
They just look great on the shelf, mate.
Colours of the rainbow, Al.
They look great, man. They get better as they get older. See that? You've got a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. That's what the differences are in them.
And you'll never know how they taste.
Well, I have, because I've tried a couple. I've cracked a couple of bottles because when I was collecting these at auction, I collected a few of them at auction. This is actually my second set of these. I sold my first set at auction and I kicked myself after it. So I went out and I bought them all again.
You pay more for them.
Some of the auctions that I was on, let's say the green bourbon one was up. And I was in 2 or 3 auctions, so I had to cover my bets. I was betting in all the auctions. And a couple of times I came a cropper because I ended up winning a couple of bottles. In one auction, I won 3 of the same bottle at different auctions. So I have tasted a load of them. And I have shared a load of them. Let's try this. Compass Box. Who recommended that? Was it?
Alan. I'm going to dip out now. Yeah.
Do that again, mate.
I'm dipping out now, Alan.
You heading in bed, yeah?
Yeah. Midday tomorrow.
Tim, thanks for coming in, mate. I'll catch up with you again soon, mate. Yeah.
Good times dealing with you everyone online. Take care.
Cheers,
Stay
mate.
safe.
All the best, Tim.
Cheers,
Take
Tim.
care.
See you soon, mate.
Is Daniel still there? Let me know if Daniel's still there. Don't know if he fancies coming in.
He's having a go at Bart again.
Just my face. Sorry.
Bart, I think he thinks you're #1 choir boy, man. Somebody mentioned the ales away. Peated sherry cask is always good in my opinion, and I like winding Allen up with a 12. It's the proof's in the pudding there. Cheers, Neil. Catch you later, buddy. Thanks, pal. Catch you later on. I don't know how much longer we've got, but I think if Daniel comes in, it might stay a wee bit longer. Let me find the glass. Let's try this flaming heart now.
You got many compass boxes, Gabe?
Not many now. I've had Spice Tree in the past.
Yeah.
And the Flaming Heart is only my second one. I've tasted a few, but I've not bought.
Look at that. Look what I've got left of that, Gabe.
Oh, that's the original one, right?
The original.
Look what
Yeah.
I've got left of that, man.
Illegal whiskey.
That's going into a nice recycled review coming soon. Sorry, Roy. You fancy coming in, Daniel? I'll drop a link. Let's friend can I tell the choir boy part in his I've dropped a link if you fancy it, Daniel. No pressure, mate. You can have a conversation with Bart if you want when you come in.
You do realise Daniel's just going to come in and take the piss out of everyone for the next hour.
Bring it on.
Who cares, man? Who cares? Daniel's all right, man.
No, I like him. It's great.
He's already took the piss with the amount of his bottles in his collection.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, but I think if he comes in, you'll probably see a load of. You think this, what I've got behind me, we can see when he comes in, if he comes in. And that's only one room. He's got another room, I think. Another couple of rooms. Let's see how this. Kevin's on the L. Who mentioned Elsa Bay? Who was the Elsa Bay fan?
Me.
Really enjoyed Elsa Bay 1.1, but the 1.2 sweet smoke was a little too sweet for me. Kalila 12. Lovely lemon peat.
Yeah.
I agree with Kevin. I think Elsa Bay 1.1 is better than 1.2, and Kalila 12 is lovely as well.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the 12 was my gateway probably from like the mildest of peat, like Highland Park 12, and then into Kalila. And then
Daniel's at work. I'm at
work.
work. Sorry, Wood, but it's frowned on. Someone needs to tell Bart's face he's having a good time. I think he's only being funny, Bart. Don't take him too serious, mate. Nobody else does.
Can't help it.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Get a few more whiskies in you, you'll be fine. Udigal is my favourite Scotch. But last week I had a Benriach Madeira cask and a Bowmore 15 darkest sherry was blown away by the darkest. Wow, Ben, the demon hunter, man. Can't stand that Bowmore. Need to get a bottle of Udigal. Yeah, no, Udigal's nice. I won't bore you with my Udigal story, but... Oh. Cheers, Daniel. I think Daniel's just dropped me a super chat. Cheers, buddy. You can tell the choir boy and this part is there.
That's normally half of what it used to be.
Yeah, no, you want to see. No, I don't listen. Don't take it too seriously, Bart, because Daniel's got funny hair as well, man.
Is that not Gabriel?
I thought it was me.
Oh no, it might be. Yeah, oh, it could be. Listen, but it's certainly no here, is it? Maybe a wee bit more specific, Daniel. I just assumed he was having a pop at Bart all night. I just thought he was continuing the fact, but now he seems to have turned his attention to you. I think it's because I think he said he liked him.
He'll take the piss out of everyone by the end of the night.
No, he's a good lad, man.
Yeah.
We
Right,
need to
let's
get
try this.
inside and smash into that collection. That's what we need to do.
Well, it's a long way to go, mate, to smash into it.
There's a few bottles to go up for.
It's not that. Yeah, no, I think it's because you've no got. Oh, I think that maybe it is actually. Yeah, I think it might be you, Gabe.
Yeah. I accepted that a while ago.
Okay, kept that quiet, didn't you, little choir boy? Right, let's try this flaming heart.
My gateway, Pete, was Ugeda. Was it Ardbeg 10? Actually,
Solid.
It's a
it was
classic.
because of the, you know, the intensity and 46%. It's just anything else was easier, especially Lafroig 10 just doesn't really exist next to it, in my opinion.
This flaming heart, it doesn't smell as peaty on the nose, but you get a lot more on the taste. A bit more smoky and dry. Don't know if I've quite got the fruitiness. Is it fruity? Yeah, it's fruity, Gabriel.
It's got quite a winey quality to it. Sort of grapes.
This looks like a white wine, this, in here. Looks really, really clear.
Do you know what the blend is on that, Gabe?
No idea, to be honest.
Right.
Phil, Whiskey Mystery, could probably tell us in a second if he's still about.
You'll have a blind sample of it somewhere. Since I like the Beaumont Darkest so much, does that just prove how much of a noob I am? Oh. No. Listen, Ben. Everybody's got their own tastes. I don't know about Beaumont, though. let me take this choir boy thing off. Put this one up. How's that? Well, Whiskey Mystery's going to have a look. Oh, that's a serial buyer, man. We've seen some of his videos. I think he's first.
Whiskey Mystery.
I think Whiskey Mystery, it's filling deeper.
Yeah. It's well worth it.
The first trip to the supermarket, they bought 80 bottles, man.
Yeah, I think they did a big compass box tasting or testing. A couple of them recently, yeah.
Well, I was supposed to be doing a compass box tasting about 2 or 3 weeks ago with at the Whiskey Jar, and obviously that stopped when the government shut all the pubs and restaurants down. So hopefully they'll do that again in a few weeks, in a few months or whenever it gets back up and running.
Cheers, Reeking Haddocks. I think we've got a bit of deja vu, guys. I think, where are we? Look. Rat Ones came in, but I think we're back here. I want to invest £100 in a bottle of whiskey. What do you recommend?
Hi, Paul.
How are you doing, Rat? We did that. Somebody asked this about an hour ago. There was lots of suggestions. Glendronach 18 came up.
He's no, Alan. He's not after for drinking.
Oh, I want to invest on. Wait a minute, let's have a look. I want to invest £100 in a bottle of whiskey. What do you recommend? Why do you not want to drink it?
Wants for investment purposes, not for drinking purposes.
Invest £100. Oh, you better speak to Gabriel then. He's the investor. He's the investing man.
In casks, not.
Yeah, when we're getting our sample bottles of those casks you own, Gabe. 10 years.
Is that Aran he's got? That's, you know.
Weekend was just reaction question. Yeah, no, Phil's saying that they did do a compass box shootout recently.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch.
He does want to drink it. But Phil's telling him just to drink it. Whiskey is not an investment, just drink it.
I'd like to know how many bottles Phil's got in his collection, actually.
As of now. Ask him.
Yeah. Let's see
Ask
if he
him.
knows that. Come on then, Phil. Let's hear it. Big numbers.
Well, did you see the cases that he brought back from Scotland?
Well, let's have a guess then, right? I'll say like maybe 350.
350.
That's a bit high, isn't it? 220.
No.
I think it'll be higher than that.
Higher than that, man. He brought 4 full suitcases. He chucked all his gear, man, and he just brought suitcases of whiskey back. 4 full suitcases of whiskey for Scotland.
Right. I'll put the answer now. 220. What are you going, Gabe?
I'm gonna go 500.
Ian.
I would have a guess, right?
So no idea.
I would stab a guess that even Phil doesn't know.
Yeah, that's probably the best shout. Yeah.
I'd stab a guess that he doesn't know how many he's got.
Well, let him put up a random
Or
number.
he might have an inventory, he might have an inventory, and he's, techno geek and all that. He'll probably have it all listed somewhere.
He's got a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Gone quiet there, Ian. Is that Kilkerran done you in?
No. I'm on the Ibiki now.
All right. Rat 1 says that whiskey's a bit strong. Let me check the spreadsheet. It's a bit complicated.
I'm working on Rat 1 for drinking whiskey.
Says whiskey's too strong for him. He's more into wine.
Yeah, he's a wuss.
It's a bit strong, that, Ian. You don't even know him.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know him?
Yeah, it's my mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's why I know he was after it for investment and not for drinking.
Ah, right.
If you remember, I was asking about Macallan number 5 for investment, and he's the guy that I've got it with.
Now, there's no money in it, mate.
So,
Your Macallan number 5. Listen, let me tell you, your Macallan number 5, you may as well just drink it.
Number 1 was the one, I think.
Number 1's the one where all the money is, mate. 600, 700, 800 quid. It's been up as high as 1,000 quid for number 1, but even that's dropped back now because nobody's opening them. All they're doing is just gone. You look at an auction, you'll find 20 of them every time you see an auction. Okay, let's have a look.
Need to get
Bronco Rog says, just to give you an idea, Bronco Rog says that Phil and Deepa brought 200 back from Scotland.
I think he's answered it out down at the bottom there.
All right, okay. Got you here. 257 bottles, but actually 394 different whiskies after trading third bottles whiskey.
That's a win for me, right? 220, I said.
Yeah, he was still it. I didn't commit to an answer, so I was closest. Because he's got an exact, and he couldn't be any more exact, can he? Can he be any more exact?
Yeah, he did get the spreadsheet out. He knows exactly where he's at.
Holy crap, I have about 30-ish bottles with about 10 open at one time. 500 bottles. Wow. Let's see what Kevin's saying there. I have about 30 bottles, 10 open, one time, but 500 bottles. Wow. Okay, here's a wee bit of a challenge. Daniel wants to send Phil some blind Canadian samples. You need to talk to Phil into a blind Canadian whiskey tasting. And he'll send the sample. You up for that, Phil? I can't believe he just said that he only brought 24 bottles back from Scotland.
I have no chance. Can he?
In 4 cases.
Mike, so I guess it's just weight, isn't it? Doesn't matter, does it? What you take? Wow, 4 cases of whiskey.
Oh. You tell me first, Rob. Then I'll tell you. Yeah, he's even calculating how much he's drinking a week. Currently drinking a rate of 12.84 units per week.
So how long until you threw it all then, Phil?
Oh, I was going to say you need to get out more, Phil, but that's probably not the right thing to say at the minute.
Yeah.
Would the first bottling of Lag be any good for investment?
The what?
You know, the Lag distillery, when that comes out.
Oh, Gabriel's hoping. Look. Oh, look.
Oh, you're gonna...
Closer, Gabe.
You see it?
Have you bought into a cask?
Yeah, Aaron.
Wow.
One of the benefits of joining the Cask Society is that it entitles you to a 10-year-old bottle, which will be from their very, very first filled cask, which I thought was quite a good extra.
Wow.
The only thing at the minute, Gabriel, I don't know if when that comes around, but Aaron's not really that collectible at the minute. It's not one of them that people would probably fire out to. Say it'd be a first bottle, so it'd be an inaugural bottle, so it'd definitely be something. But Aaron's not one of them that it readily comes to collectors that they think, oh, I need to get an Aaron. They did do a few. These used to do a lot of trilogies, and I collected a few of them.
Yeah.
So, but these haven't even up that much. You're probably looking about that green one there. The first one here is probably about 250 quid. That now. Saying that was about a £70 bottle when it came out, but it's been 250 now, probably for the last 2 or 3 years. It hasn't really done any. The only other one that rocketed was the White Stag #1.
Sorry, I just noticed Daniel's comment.
It's choir. Like a choir certificate. Oh, Daniel, play it fair, mate. You're not going to come on and face the guys, then play fair.
I thought you'd be jealous, Daniel.
whisky.com, we can trade.
On the Isle of Arran.
Hey, Daniel, I don't know if you can see this, but well, you obviously can see it because you can see the choir boys. So, Captain3D.com, we can trade. There you go. You got something.
Trade insults.
Trade not needed. I think they need a trade. He's tried any Canadian whiskies?
Tried lot 40 ride, lot 40 cast strength. That's about it, I think. Wisers. I think a 23 is really good.
I've had
Yeah, when Aaron sent me some samples. You see this sample she sent me?
What is it, Al?
JP Weiser's dissertation. $46. That's the biggest sample anybody sent me. That it's like half a bottle. That. Money trade. With my wife working from home, kids skilling. Got to go for dinner, but I'll probably be back before you're done. Oh, I don't know, Rob. If I'm not, mate, then I'll catch you later. I don't know how long we'll hang around. This Flaming Heart's okay, Gabriel.
Yeah.
I can't figure out whether it's no fruity enough or it's.
Well,
I don't
Phil,
think it's peaty. It's not too peaty.
I know Phil picks out like strawberry flavors, which I sort of interpret as more kind of white grape.
Oh, I can see the strawberry thing. When you look at it, you can probably see white grape. So it's probably when you're looking at it because it looks it looks like a white wine. Oh, I'm jealous. You've never given me a confession. It's lot 40. Where did he try the lot 40? Was it cast strength 12? Is that the one I gave you? I gave you some dinner.
That's right, Al. I got it from you, mate. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, really good.
I tried lot 40 at the whiskey shop, one of the tastings.
Yeah. I preferred the 11 to the 12, Daniel.
Oh, so you gave me the crap one.
No. You asked me for the 12.
I just had lot 40 cash tag. I was happy to try it because I
You
know
would have had an 11. They were all there. The normal lot. I think Gabriel gave me the normal. You gave me a normal lot 40, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So, oh, there's Ann Bargy, Ard Baggy. How you doing, Andy? Nice to see you, mate. Been working on a tender, the whiskey for. Oh yeah, nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. How you keeping? Hope you're safe. Stay safe. Keep drinking whiskey. Oh, this is another guy with a big collection of whiskey. I'll ask him how many bottles he's got. Andy, there's a wee question in the chat in a minute. Is how many bottles of whiskey that people have got. So if you want to give him a wee idea of how many you've got. Yeah, it is a softer peat blend. You're right here, Phil. Wow. You still on that down Scotia?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Yeah. Too far down the stairs to go grab another bottle. It's good enough.
Right. Just reach out to your left. I'm sure Bart will pass you something.
What, another Glen Scotia?
Cheers.
I think I'm going to go for another Kilkerran.
All right.
Get back to the
Kilkerran
chlorine.
12.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet you don't get any chlorine in it this time. That must have just the bottle put the neck flow you had. I bought it from the Whiskey Exchange, good value and nice stuff, but I find all Canadian whiskey has strong toffee notes for some reason. Oh yeah, I take it Mark's doing some chairs. You seen Mark Slinger's chairs?
Not seen any of them now. What do you do? Like,
He gets because he's up in the space side, he gets all the barrels.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
He turns them into furniture. So he makes kind of easy chairs and I don't know if I can show you this from here, but he done me a barrel. If I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Done me a barrel lid.
What's our discount like, Mark?
I don't mind a discount, man. Even if I have to drive up to pick them up myself, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah. Let him put in the chat how much discount we're getting.
Oh, what's fucking Daniel saying there, man? He gave a bottle of 12 to Roy and a bottle of 11 to Jason Whiskey Pies. Yeah. Where's mine? Well, you've not sent me any. Seeing you've hung on so long, Daniel, I think I'll pour one for you, mate.
I've never had Ardbeg Noah first fill. So I can't answer that one.
I've got it. It's probably half full. I don't really think it's up there with the 10. It's not up there with Udigal. Not up there with Corrivreken either. So for me, it's probably
the least interesting, isn't it, of the core range at the moment. It's good though. It's nice.
I think the best one for me, the core range, is the Corrivreken.
Yeah, true.
Udigal was one of my favourites, but I don't think it's the same Udigal as it used to be. I don't think they've got quite the stocks that they had before. I think the pre-2010 ones were all awesome. But I think the Corrivreken, for me, seems to be the better of the core range. Hope that helps you. We just slaughtered an hour, have we? Some of you's had it.
I've had it, yeah.
Had it?
Well, I've only had a sample, but
all right. Yeah. No, it wasn't a Pete fail. It wasn't a fail, Phil. I quite enjoyed it. It just didn't blow my socks off. I just don't think it was fruity enough. I prefer a wee bit. The peat was probably right for me. Probably would have liked it a wee bit fruitier, but I might come back to it later on and it might be different. Keep sending me lots of recommendations, mate.
So if you're not a peathead then, Al, what's your sort of like best peated whiskey that you, the one that you...
It was the Udigal.
It's the Udigal out of them all.
It was the Udigal, but it's not as...
Yeah. So that's your top peated whiskey?
I think the best peated one I've ever had was a 2003 Udigal. That was the year that it came out.
Yeah.
And it was like the Glendronach, it had older stocks in it because Ardbeg was one of the ones that was shut as well. So when that reopened and they brought out the Udigal, it had old stocks in it. But I've had a couple recently and it's not as good as it. The one that I'm enjoying the most is the Lafroig 10 cast strength. Batch 11. I've battered a hole in that one. I don't know where that's went. But
yeah, that's good stuff.
I don't know where. I think I've shipped a few out in samples, but that's almost ready for a bottle kill as well. I think that one. But yeah, no, I'm looking at it. I'd love to get into peat, but some of these ones, the Glen Scotias, the Ruby Ports, and the rum casks, they're peated. So that's where I'm it's got that fruity peatiness.
I was seriously impressed with that Ruby one.
Yeah. So that's the kind of thing that I don't know if that helps you, Phil. That's the kind of thing that I'm liking is the Ruby Port peat and the rum cask peat. So as long as there's something in it to give it some fruitiness.
Yeah, I definitely want to try the Tawny Port for this year's festival.
Mm.
Have they released that, Ian, or not?
I think Gabriel pointed out it's down on the Master of Malt website, but it's down as sold out. But I've not seen it anywhere else. I mean,
so did it come in and presumably it came in and just sold out in a flash?
Either that or they put it up, as a pre-sale, and then they've not actually done it, because I know the whiskey shop usually get good stocks of it, and that's not even on their website. So
right,
most probably don't put it on until it actually hits their stock sort of thing.
Well, let us know if it comes available, because I'll take about that.
Yeah, I'll bang it on the
got Ed for the Rock Got reviews in. How you doing, Ed? Nice to see you, mate. Don't know if you've caught the Rock Got review channel either, guys. Check if you've got a bit of spare time in your hands now, you might want to check them out. Be a bit crazy, funny, in for a laugh. He likes reviewing rubbish whiskies. The whiskey friend may be much older peat whiskey, pricey, but Lafroig is super soft peat, and then that tropical nut. Okay. I'll tell you what, I liked, Phil. I liked the Lafroig lower. That one was nice.
Yeah, it's good that. I love that.
Try some whiskey. Gonna try your Longmorn 16, Daniel. To your good health, my friend. Oh, that's so good, man. Spicy. Black pepper, and that big black pepper right in the middle of that one. Oh, this can't be right, man. Is this right, guys? Just picked up a bottle of Lafroig 10, cask strength, batch 11, finished off. Quarter cask I got at Christmas, £26.
No chance. Come on. That's a typo, right?
Yeah, I finished off a quarter cask I got at Christmas for 26. He's just picked up a bottle. He's just picked up a bottle of cask strength, I think.
My last bottle of quarter cask I got for 20 quid.
No, I used to get them from Tesco's at 25.
Oh, I misread it. I thought he said he got the Lafroig 10 cask.
No, I think he's just got a cask strength. He's just finished a quarter cask.
Yeah, that's fair enough for quarter cask, I think.
Maybe I just don't know what I like, Phil. Sounds like you like peat. Not too sure now. I might just have to try a few more to find out. Wow. What's your favourite peated one then, Gabriel? What's your peat monster? Do you like them like the Octomores? You like them that peaty?
I enjoy them.
Yeah.
If it was cheaper, I'd probably have a bottle. But
here's one here for you. Sorry, Gabriel, but there's one here for you, Ian. This might be interesting to you, mate. Glen Scotia Campbelltown 2020 is on Robbie's Drams website.
Yeah, which website's that?
Robbie's Drams.
Is it Robbie's Drams?
Just do www.robbiesdrams. Sorry, Gabriel.
It's all right.
Where were you?
I don't know. Where was I? Pete. I was talking Pete. Well, I've always been a big Goo Goo Dolls fan.
Yeah. Even now, you're still enjoying it now?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd love to have kept one of them 2003. I had a whole load of them in my early collecting days. I ended up collecting loads and loads of them.
I have noticed the batch variations in Lagavulin 16 though. I had one 2 years ago, which it just seemed really flat. Just seemed dead. It's lifeless.
Yeah, you go, like, yeah. I don't know if you saw my last seen the last live stream, but I did a sample of a Glengarry. I could smell weed from it. I got a real weed note. And somebody pointed out it was another illegal whiskey that I was reviewing, but yeah, I did. I don't know if let me see if I've still got it here, see if I still get it. I don't know if it might have been one of the neighbours maybe who was doing some weed, I don't know, but let's have a look.
Where'd you live again?
Oh no, I finished it, Mark. I took it up to bed with me. I remember now. I took it up to bed and I finished it there. Glengarry. So did I take it you didn't get weed in it? There's molasses. How you doing, molasses? St. Louis. How's life in America these days? Where you been? He's got a face like Bart, hasn't he?
Few more drums gonna be.
Sorry, Bart, I couldn't resist it, mate. Daniel brings the worst out of me, man. I reckon it's that Longmorn 16, I think. That's why I'm late to the live stream.
Yeah,
No, you're just in time. Just in time, molasses. I think we've only got about 4 hours left, man, so you're all right.
That Robbie's Whiskey Merchant says that they're due to ship that this week.
Right.
Due to ship commencing the Glen Scotia Tawny Port.
Can you pre-order it?
Yeah, 75 quid.
Yeah.
Including that.
How old's that one down then? What's that age is that one?
It's 14-year-old Tawny Port finish, limited edition. Excuse me, limited edition.
What's the ABV in?
52.8%.
Is that cast strength like the rest of them?
It is cast strength, yes.
Yeah.
It's finished in first fill Tawny Port Hogshead. I've got the website open now on it. Distilled in 2006 and finished for 8 months in first fill Tawny Port Hogsheads. Blackberry notes. So on the nose, apparently it's blackberry, floral notes, rose and ocean spray. On the palate, it's a silky mouthfeel, crisp green apple, peach syrup, and vanilla with honey sweetness. And a finish is gentle peat smoke with blackcurrant, raspberry, and clove spice.
How nice does that sound? Yeah.
That sounds pretty good. So I may order that tomorrow when I'm slightly more sober.
Yeah, sober. Jack, lads, you think he's going to open that puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that leathered.
Yeah. How's that Kilkerran now then? That's nice, isn't it?
It's lost that chlorine smoke.
No surprise, man.
Because it never had it.
It is more. I think I'd get more licorice on it now. On the nose.
Raspberries. Who's getting raspberries? Well, was that in that description you gave with the Tawny Port? Raspberries. Was raspberries in it?
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
Blackcurrant. Sorry. Blackberry on the nose, but blackcurrant on the finish.
Wow.
Got a lot of blackberry on the Smurgen Barrique. Lots of blackberry. And that Swedish whiskey.
Yeah. What cask is that from?
It's a French wine cask.
Wow.
Has anyone had Icelandic whiskey?
No.
It's. I've got a friend that's had it that went to Iceland like 6 months ago, and
the dung one.
Apparently they do something with sheep dung.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which apparently is not as bad as it sounds. It's I'm not saying it's obviously I've not had it. But
Can't be any worse than chlorine, can it?
No, I did. Hey, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the nose on it.
Wow. Hate to think what you'd be like with sulphur.
Burnt match is lovely.
Oh, that's Kilkerran. I've got a Kilkerran. I've got 2 on the go here, man. Let me finish this long one. Let's see what else. So let's maybe wind this up in a minute, guys. Let's just see how we're finishing off here. Glen Scotia as well. Last port finish they did in 2018. They're good reviews. But tried the Glen Scotia yet. Wow, we've got an experience coming there, my friend.
Definitely
Definitely got an experience coming. Okay. Anybody get any questions, guys? Anything you want to ask anybody? Anything you want to know? What do I wind this up? This is 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is probably realistically about 3.5 hours for, isn't it?
Yeah, been a while.
Speaking to Whiskey Mystery, I've had the Port Charlotte MRC and I wasn't impressed.
Wow.
It's Rothschild cask, and it's I found it too tannin like the tannin in red wine, because it's a red wine cask, and the tannins just overpowered the whiskey for me.
Let's have a look. Don't listen to him, Phil. He's pissed. He gets chlorine in. He gets chlorine in. Kilkenny 12, man.
For me, the normal Port Charlotte's miles better.
Port Charlotte MCR01 finished in peat. Yeah, no, I think anything I'm going to like is going to be finished in something, whether it be Ruby Port, Tawny Port, rum, Oloroso. As long as it's been finished in something, I think I'll enjoy it. But I can't just get into these head-on peat.
It's a really heavy red wine finish.
Wine. He says here it's wine finished.
Yeah, it's a really heavy red wine finish.
Oh, it's port in it.
No, it is red wine. It's
Port Charlotte, yeah, wine finished.
It's a Rothschild cask. The MRC is I don't know what the M is, but the R is Rothschild. So it's from the Rothschild winery in France, I think it is, and it's a really heavy, big tannin cask that it's been aged in, and for me, the tannin takes away the taste of the whiskey. So I wasn't that impressed. I much prefer the Port Charlotte 10 than the MRC cask.
Okay. We've got another question to you, Justin, and I hope your answer's better than Ian's.
Right, go on.
What you into whiskey? How about you didn't go out with your mum one day either and just decided to get pissed with your mum?
No, it's a bit of a strange one because my father used to drink the odd dram, and I used to, as a child, I used to think, what the hell are you doing? And as a young man, I just thought, what are you drinking that for? I never got into it. And then when he passed, a few years later, just came across a YouTube video, and I think it was an introduction to whiskey. Watched the video, thought, you know what? I never understood why my dad drank it. I'll give it a go based on that.
I know why your dad drank it. Your dad drank it for different reasons that you're drinking it.
Yeah.
Your dad drank it to get pissed, man.
Yeah. It was
most guys' dads did.
He was into like whatever was on the shelf. He wasn't like no.
Yeah, he's no fussy, man. They would have anything: bells, jewels, teachers.
Yeah.
White Mackays, doesn't matter. I mean, they have it all.
Whatever my mum would allow him to drink.
Yeah, your mum. I tell you what, your mum would let him get pissed, and when he falls asleep, she'd raid his pockets and take all his money. That's what my mum used. That's what my mum used to do, man. Used to wait till he nodded off and raid his pockets.
My mum's coming for you tomorrow.
Is she? Tell her that's a top tip. Well, it's look. These components have been combined. Getting a bit technical. Where's Phil? Phil's getting right into this now, man. Anyway, I think I'm having a technical that. This sweet and fruity spirit has spent time in first fill American whiskey cask and second fill. Is that the one? I'm trying to think if that's the Port Charlotte that he's talking about. Yeah, another one here, I think.
I think it might be.
Phil's definitely trying to get me fixed up, man. It's that Port Charlotte, isn't it? Kevin, it's been a pleasure, mate. Thanks for popping in. We're not going to be far behind you, I don't think. I think Daniel's done one. I think Daniel sneaked off. Yeah, chlorine or weed, which is better? Oh, definitely the weed all day long, isn't it?
Chlorine for me.
No, I just got a real whiff of it. Even as I was chatting away, I could just, I don't know if it was coming through the glass or somebody around about was doing some weed, but
You know
it
that.
definitely added a nice note to the whiskey.
You know that smell from 100 yards out. Chlorine.
Say again, mate.
So you
What you
know
saying?
100 yards away. Chlorine.
Oh, yeah. Can't smell that 100 yards away, man. Okay, Bart, how did you get in? You're a young lad. How did you get into whiskey then?
It might sound, silly, but vodka.
Okay.
I was looking for alternative because you can't sip vodka. I don't like beer. I don't drink wine, so the first one I went for was Jura 10, and it actually put me off from drinking whiskey for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not the first dram.
Don't listen to what that Ian says, man. Ian just talks shit about whiskey, man. Don't believe a word he says, man. Jura's great, blah, 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 blah.
I never said Jura's great.
Best whiskey ever. I'm sure I asked him a question, how did he get into whiskey? And he went, it was all Jura, man. Jura done No. It just felt that sea breeze. I was on that ferry and I had a glass of Jura, man, and I felt like I was in Jura. What a place. Love it. Love it.
The Baps.
And they've tweaked it a little bit now, so it's even better.
No, I then started looking for any other whiskey because I got so discouraged, and I thought, and I've come across Ralphie review, and there was something about the beginner's whiskey, and one of them was Old Pulteney. I went for that, Old Pulteney 12, and it, that's one of, I rate it as a value whiskey, definitely.
Yeah,
Old Pulteney's great whiskey.
A bottle of that. Yeah, great stuff.
This is one of them whiskeys that gets better as you go down the bottle.
Yeah.
It just oxidizes so well. It's really nice.
That probably is one of my go-tos is Old Pulteney 12. That's a definite one of them. And I can walk past the supermarket and I'll usually see it on offer at 25 quid and I'll usually come out with one. But yeah, the Old Pulteney's awesome. It's a shame the 17 went. Don't get me wrong, guys. The new ones are great. The 15 and the 18 and the 25. It's just the whiskey's still fantastic. It's just the pricing that's an issue for me. But if I was an Old Pulteney fanboy, then I'd pay the difference because the whiskey's great. It's just the pricing that's mad. I could pick up an Old Pulteney 17 for about 65 quid. But I'm paying about 120 now for a 18-year-old. So that extra year, you know what I mean? So it's jumped from 65 to 100, so almost doubled in money. Old Pulteney, eh? Wow, which one's that?
17.
I can't see the price.
For it.
How much was it?
84.99.
84, yeah. That jumped again because that was one of them. It was getting towards the end of its time.
Discontinued.
It's discontinued now, but if you know any of the guys in America, you can still get it in America. You can still, even the Old Pulteney 25 the Old Pulteney 21 is still on the shelves in America.
I got my 15 for at auction for about 70.
What, the Old Pulteney 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd snatch it.
Yeah.
All day long, man. Snatch it. I'd buy all of them at that price.
Like people argue between the Deanston 12 or 18. There's no, argument between Old Pulteney 12 or 17. 17 is definitely an upgrade. It's so good. It's just, I really like it.
Oh, but it's the price difference, Bart. You're going from to be fair, the Deanston's the same. You could pick up Old Pulteney for 25. Even it must be times on Amazon. You could probably pick up for about 20 quid on Amazon. But yeah, no, I think whiskey. I think Phil's saying that the 17's all gone now in the States. I know Phil said to me a couple of times, probably about 6 months ago, I could get some, but it looks like they're all gone now.
He's not much of a fan, though, is he, Phil? He's of the 17.
He's not a fan of the 17.
I think so. I think he and Deeper didn't rate it all that highly.
I think sometimes that's where the blind thing comes in, man. You know what I mean? Said, you walk into a bar and you look at the bar and you see an old Pulteney 17 up there and you go, yeah, I love one of them. Oh, that was beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can get too into it with a deep thing. I'm not convinced by it yet. Okay, yeah, you're probably right. He's not convinced.
Rob from Whiskey the Six is asking, did you answer the question about your bottle tally?
No.
Let's go then.
I says to him, if he told me first, I would tell you.
Come on, Rob, just say it. Just make it up.
Rob's got a big collection, man.
Yeah, let Rob make it up and we'll get the truth out of you.
Yeah. 600.
Is that your guess or for you?
That's me.
Nice. How many are open? 5.
No, I said that earlier. I reckon about 50. I might need to go back
because
and check
last time the list had only like 15 for exchange for samples.
Yeah,
say that again. Yeah, no, I didn't know how long it was going to fucking take me to type 50, and I'm an old guy, remember? Typing's not my thing. All right, Phil's going to give us a review now of the old Pulteney 17. If we've got time. You need to be quick, Phil. Probably take him a week to find it, man.
Not an old man like you. I'll get straight to it, Phil.
Eh?
He's not an old man like you. He'll get straight to it.
Oh, no, you need to hold on. Thumbs up, old Pulteney 73, malt, salt, caramel, and no metallic today. I take it all back. See? Told you. Nobody dislikes old Pulteney 17.
I've got a bottle. I've not popped it yet, but yeah, got it in the cabinet.
What are you waiting for?
Here's
the deal.
Go on.
Why don't you pop your old Pulteney 17 and we'll get you into old Poppy's Happy 10?
No, I've already popped one. I've popped one.
It ain't a 17.
I popped Karen.
I think I got it for Father's Day, so I'll pop it on a relevant occasion.
Okay, no worries, mate. No pressure. No pressure here, man.
I'm just going to say no to you, Al.
I'm the only one out of the 6 of us that's actually popped, that's actually broke one.
Who's that?
Me with the Kilkerran. No one else has.
I don't remember that, man.
All mine are open, mate.
I don't remember that, man.
We drink cards, mate.
That popped his Bunnahabhain 12, man. And Tim popped his Bunnahabhain 12.
But it's for 3 years.
I popped Justin's Glen Scotia 16.
Samples don't count.
So what's popping something? What do you think? Should I pop something? You want me to pop something?
Yeah, go on then, Al.
What do you think?
And then, as soon as he pops it, we'll all drop out.
Yeah. That's fine. I can probably pick this up better on my own anyway.
Pop something special though, Al. Don't hit us with that red label.
Oh. What about the Hazelburn 11?
Yeah, the society bottle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, Al.
That one.
Do the 14 sherry one.
What one?
Hazelburn 14 sherry.
I got it.
You have it right there.
No, I'm keeping that one, man. Not for a special occasion. Let's have a look. What will I do?
Go for Aran.
I'll do an Aaron. You want me to do an Aaron?
Go on.
I'll do one for you, Gabriel. Don't know if you've tried this before.
No, happy with it.
Cask strength.
Cask strength. It's good stuff.
Heated, right?
Heated.
Yeah.
Heated, Aaron.
I'm taking a big chance with this.
Do something you're going to enjoy.
58.5. Do you think I'm going to enjoy it?
Gabe, you answer that.
I've only had a sample of it, and I had a sample at the distillery after
Did you
about
like it?
5 other whiskies.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it, but I like my peat, so
Let's go for it.
Is it heavily peated though?
No, it just says cask strength,
I think it's up to like 40 ppm.
2016. Got a shit about the dog, Bran. 20 ppm, that's not heavily peated, is it?
No.
No.
Not that heavily peated now.
What's that kill to? 12 run at ppm wise.
No, that's no thingy either. That's no more. They don't.
Be about the same, I would think.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I'll get that a miss. That's no. I'm not going to get that.
He's bailed.
Eh?
Doesn't say a lot.
Price.
I don't think it's going to be fruity enough.
Do that Hazelburn out.
Okay, let's crack this one.
What's the chlorine level?
Julian will tell us in a minute.
I got you into that society, Al.
Oh, I wore my t-shirt. Did you see my video, the last video?
I saw that, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's a no-brainer,
That's my
that, isn't it, to join the society?
You know that only arrived last week.
You're joking.
No,
Which society is that? Springbank.
Springbank Society, yeah.
I think it's 50,
I'm like this, right?
50 quid for life, t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, I ordered this, right? And it came in about a week. This bottle. And then I had to ring it up. I says, listen, I've had my bottle about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago. But I've not had my t-shirt and my bits and bobs. You know, I'm really sorry. Let me put that in the post for you. So then I get a message telling me my parcel had been delivered. And it hadn't been delivered. I rung her up. I says, listen, I had my parcel, man. You told me it'd been delivered. Checked the address. There was the wrong address on it. So they just sent it to him again. I got it last week. Let's see how this pops in. 11-year-old. Cash type. Richard. Bourbon. Hogshead. 54.2. Wow.
Ton of vanilla and honey on that, Al.
Huh?
A ton of vanilla and honey.
Let me try it first, man.
Pop mine a while back.
Do we know when the next one is out?
Got to be about a month or so, but again, with the COVID thing, maybe not.
You probably have to wait 2 months for delivery.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
I've got the Springbank Society thing open on one of my tabs on my internet, so I'm thinking about doing that as well.
Oh, it's got to be done. It's a joke. Like £50, you get a t-shirt, a dram, you get discount from Cadden Heads, you get free tours if you're ever in Campbelltown, plus you
get a mystery dram. You get a mystery dram.
Yeah.
Does they tell you what it is?
Is that
They don't
good,
tell
that
you.
miniature?
No,
No,
it's
I
a
mean, it
society
says
dram.
Springbank. It says Springbank on the little bottle.
It's nice though, right, Al? Good
They're
whiskey.
doing a fast whiskey. How you doing, Tim? Nice to see you, mate. I don't know how long you've been in. I've probably been chatting a lot of shit. I missed you earlier on. Thanks for popping in, mate. But that GM Al Blair is that was my whiskey of the year last year. How you going with it, Tim?
Tell you what surprised me last time when Gabriel gave me that Charlton whiskey Ben Nevis 23. That's just so much going on in this.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's
Meaty.
incredible.
I've had a
Dirty,
sample
meaty.
of that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice.
Was that Ben Nevis 23? Somebody
Yeah.
gave me a sample of that.
Yeah, that was me.
Was it you? Yeah. I knew I had one of them kicking around somewhere, man. I've just got a wee bit of a bone to pick with Mark Slinger. I'm sure that's meant to say watch the Ralphie review. Just to let you know, Mark, I've reviewed that one as well, mate. So you might point him in my direction and say, have a look at the whiskey friend he's reviewed. It was his whiskey of the year. Let us know how you got on with it, Tim. Oh, Matt Slinger's just popped. Oh, there's somebody else. He's just popped on one. Glenn Dronach 21. I think there's some whiskey getting popped tonight, isn't there?
Go on, Mark.
Nice.
Can I have a sample of that, please?
He does send a lot of samples out, man.
I'm saying the Allardyce is better than that. Go on then, Mark. Disagree with that.
I've heard a few people say that.
No, I'd agree with you, mate. I'd agree the Allardyce is better than the 21. But I think it's just the money thing.
Theoretically, will it have the same whiskey in? Because it's all, like 2019 is up to 24-year-old whiskey, isn't it, for 18-year-old Allardyce?
They all had it.
Yeah.
The 20, I'm sure in there, that Glen Dronach 21, I'm sure there's older stuff in that as well. But I don't know what the difference is between the 18 because the 18's finishing. I can't quite fathom out why the 18's finishing and the 21's not. So I don't know whether there is older stuff in the 21. What's Ralphie on the Ball Blair? It takes a few months to open up. Okay, let's go for this. Army, just let me put my little whiskey coin on this.
You got any available?
If you haven't got one of these yet, I'll pop a link in the description down below. Just drop me an email. Hope you've all got your coins handy there. It's got them.
Got them.
Just drop me an email here. That smells hot right away, man. What's that one?
World Series of Poker.
Ah, right. These are better poker chips, man. These are proper poker chips. Oh, that smells hot on the nose that already, man.
It's just honey.
Oh, I get a wee bit of chlorine. just a touch of chlorine, man. I'm trying to get past the weed and the chlorine, so I think the honey's fighting its way through, man.
Can't beat them pond notes, mate.
Well, let me just. That is. I agree 100%, Tim. Liking it right off the bat. I enjoyed it as soon as I tried it. I think I've missed one here, Gary. Gary drinking now a Boona Haben 25, old particular. I do have a Boona Haben 25 here, Gary. So if I get a chance later, you're hanging around, I might have a sip of that one as well, man.
Have you had that sample from Tim? You know, that 11-year-old saltiest dram.
Oh, I was interested.
Boona.
Which one?
It is unusual. Honestly, it's really nice.
Did Rob answer the question, Al?
No,
No, Rob never gave us his number, did he?
no.
Come on, Rob.
I know it'll be high, man. He's a Springbank fan.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt Slinger agrees the 18's better than the 21. Wow, that's spicy, that as well, though.
Yeah,
You're right, it's honey. It's honey on the nose.
It is, yeah.
Wee bit of spice, wee bit of clove and cinnamon. But it's spicier on the palate. It actually smells hotter on the palate. It smells like it's going to be explosive, but it's quite easy to drink.
It's quite oily, isn't it?
Thick mouthfeel. Nice. Gary Kay saying to Mark, give it some time, it becomes beautiful. Oh, it is beautiful. It's just not as beautiful, Gary, as the 18. What are you popping next, Ian?
Me, I'm not.
Just thought you were ready to nod off there, mate. I thought I'd give you a wee nudge just to kind of wake me up, you know.
No, I'm still
I
doing.
was just getting in before Daniel came back because Daniel would have said something. Oh, this is actually quite nice, this, Justin.
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, you're on the neck pour, so let it get past the shoulders. It's really, really nice.
I don't believe in a neck pour, man.
I do, 100%.
Yeah, I do.
I tell you why, because I always do this. So to me, it doesn't matter with a neck pour.
I don't think that would make a difference.
I was thinking it, you said it.
I was just waiting to see if somebody would say any difference, you know, but this is my scientific experiment. There's a way with a neck pour.
Still the same amount of air in the bottle, isn't it?
Oh, what about that neck pour's gone now, man.
Way past the shoulder now.
Oh, Rob said he did give his number, but we all missed it.
Go on, and let's just put it in again then, Rob.
That must have been a small number, Rob, if we missed it, man.
Is that the captain3d.com?
Oh.
Rob's whiskey in the 6.
No, that's a different. It's no Rob, mate. It's a different Rob. That's Rob Klopstra. We're waiting, Rob. We're waiting.
It's just 4 digits and enter, Rob.
I'm not being funny, Rob, but we've been on here for 2 hours and 38 minutes. We're waiting for the number. I have the new Glenmurray Distillery exclusive.
There you go. Put it in now. 1,278.
Wow.
So it was 4 digits.
Wow.
Congrats.
That is
Nice
impressive.
one, mate.
And a large extension on the house, right?
You'd got on well with Daniel.
You can open shop with that.
Hey, it's nice having you, mate.
Unless
We
they're
keep
all
crossing
open.
paths. What you saying, Ian?
That was saying they could open a shop with 1,278 bottles. Unless they're all open, then you might struggle.
I don't know. I'd walk in.
Yeah. Philip Whiskey Mystery's got Rob as the winner.
Oh, that's
I still think Daniel was underestimating a wee bit.
Really?
I don't think he was wanting to show off, man.
He might do now.
Now he's got a challenge laid down.
I don't think they're too well. I'm saying I don't think they're too far away. Canada's a big place, isn't it? They're both in Canada, man. So they're both in the same neck of the woods, man. Yeah, Mark Slinger's got that new Glen Murray. I actually opened one that Saturday watching the Glen Murray guy. Got one somewhere, haven't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, whiskey everywhere, man.
How is the Glen Murray?
Very nice. I've got a distillery bottle that Mark Slinger got for me. He organised it for me. I bought 2 of them. But I've had it for about a year. Should have brought it out tonight. Oh, here we go.
I did a tasting about 12, 18 months ago at the whiskey shop, and it was all just very like standard. There was nothing really special about them.
Yeah, but these are. Glen Murray is one of them where you could get the supermarket whiskey at 25 quid and it'll be a daily sipper. That's one of them. It's 25 quid. People will buy it and drink it and have the inklings with it. But when you get to these, this is a bottle of your own.
Right.
55.1 port cask. I think it's 10-year-old, I think. Yeah, 2009. 10-year-old, that one. But again, when you pour this, it's so pink. It's just a pink whiskey. Real nice. I think I've got bottle 267 and 269. I think Matt Slinger's got 268. I think, or somewhere like that. He's got the other bottle. Very nice. Ah, you could just sit and drink whiskey all night, couldn't you?
No, definitely.
We are doing.
I agree.
Are we? Are we?
We had a whiskey tasting last time with Gabriel, Charlton whiskey. We tried, was it 27-year-old Glenmorangie?
Glenmorangie, yeah.
One of the most mellow drams I've ever had. It was really pleasant. You went into peated ones, but I really enjoyed that Glenmorangie.
Yeah, they went into a peated Glenturret, Rued Moor, and then a Kalila 12, all from Charlton whiskey. All 3 were fantastic.
I remember not enjoying
Yeah, I forgot the price of that. 55 quid that port cask was.
What's the ABV on that one, Al?
55.1.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot what I paid for it. 55 quid. Great money.
I've seen somewhere that they've had like experimental casks that they weren't allowed to release by the, was it Scotch Whisky Association or something like that? In different finishes.
They finish everything, these Glenmorangie, everything's in that some sort of finish, whether it be port or some sort of wine finish or Oloroso or the love, something. It's always finished in something.
I think they tried something like a cider or something
cider.
Like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Got banned. So if you pick up one of them at auction, guys, that's another illegal whiskey.
Why was that one illegal?
The Scottish Whisky Association didn't think it was traditional because we used a cider cask.
Well, it
so
doesn't.
As
long as it's oak.
Huh?
As long as it says it's in an oak barrel, that's all the thing says.
Oh, but they did. It's like no, it's not the same because Spice Tree did the oak staves and they broke the rules as well, man.
Yeah, because they put oak staves into a barrel.
Yeah.
The association was saying that
Yeah.
it has to be just in
Whiskey
a barrel.
Association, they don't want cider in a barrel. Don't think it's right with cider. That's my interpretation. When I watched it the other night, that's what I got from them, that they took it on the chin. Cider Cask speaking about it on Lockdown Festival on Saturdays. Yeah. It was cider casks at Glenmarais that were banned. Yeah, it's right. Something to do with the cider casks. I don't think it was anything to do with the actual casks, Ian. I think it was the cider. I think Thingy's messing me one at the minute. They're trying one just now at Glenmorangie. They're trying a tequila one at Glenmorangie. So we'll see. I think sometimes the big boys get away with it, don't they?
My mate, he's a tequila fan, and he's carpenter as well. He's made his own barrel, and he charred it, and he overcharred it, and matured that tequila in it even more. That wasn't pleasant at all.
No, it's tequila, isn't it? It's something that they're all trying. Everybody's trying to do something different. I don't think that cider cask would probably have tasted that nice either. But they've tried it, and then I think once it becomes banned and illegal, then everybody wants to buy it.
They do a bit of experimenting in Ireland, though, don't they? There's a bit more experimentation with casks.
I think everybody, Gabriel, wants to experiment. I think the whiskey distilleries now I think they're trying to bend the rules to see what they can get away with. It's again with anything. It's the cask for me is king. If you've got a good cask and you've got a good spirit, then you'll have a good whiskey. But I don't see. It's some of them doing Chardonnay wine casks. I don't know how that work. But cider again, it's like having some of them have done. I'm sure somebody's done a beer barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jameson's have done about 3 or 4 in a beer barrel. They've done
beer barrels in them. Everybody's just trying to do something different, and but I don't know how that would go down. I think in Ireland they've got away with it, but I don't think they'd get away with it here.
I believe what I've been told. I don't know. I've not really checked it. Is that the SWA rules is that it's got to be in an oak vessel. So as long as it's oak, it can be. It don't have to be in a barrel. As long as it's oak, then that's all that matters.
Is it an oak swimming pool?
Well, that cider one was in an oak barrel.
What about an oak swimming pool?
If it's from what they were saying, it could be an oak coffin.
Phil's putting on the exact wording on the chat.
Where am I looking?
The amendments, presumably after the cider cask thing.
Okay. Is that the one you're looking at, yeah?
Bit before that, the amendment reads as follows.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Take it there's more coming after this.
Yeah, he's put it in like 3 different.
Yeah, 3 different comments.
Okay, Phil. What happened with the cider cask then?
Well, they're saying cider casks, Maymaster 7482 saying believe they didn't allow the cider cask because many ciders are artificially sugared.
Okay.
So the exception is flavouring or sweetening, which has been added after fermentation.
Ah, right. Okay. So they've changed their spirit then, haven't they? That's changing that, I think.
But what about rum then? Rum is just the same. It could be artificially sweetened or...
I don't think rum is artificially sweetened though, is it? Because rum is like fermented, like Demerara cane sugar, isn't it?
I don't
Unless they add sugar after they mature.
Yeah. It's just not governed like that. I don't think it's just a open book with the rum. It's just do what you want over.
Yeah, I think they had loads of caramel colorant, don't they?
Yeah, to go crazy.
Yeah.
You're mental.
New rules. Phil said it's new rules. Yeah, that's what Raymond Master 7482. I believe they didn't allow cider cask because many ciders are artificially sugared.
There is something there which is for traditional usage. So whether cider was traditionally, but there's a big thing about whether it's traditional to, what do you mean by tradition? There is something about its traditional usage.
Well, that's how they got the spice tree. The spice tree said it wasn't traditional. That's how they got around it, because they spent a fortune putting those staves in those casks, man. So they weren't doing it to cut any corners. It was still coming out as a £35 bottle of whiskey. But they wanted to produce a super spirit with that really, really top-notch oak. But because they messed with the cask. But now they've let them do it because they've just changed the barrel ends. They've done exactly the same thing, but put barrel ends in it rather than staves. And for me, it's exactly the same, but it's just a different part of the barrel that they've altered.
Well, I mean, a lot of bourbon put barrel staves in, and all the Maker's Mark like special barrels.
Yeah, they put because I think I've got a couple here actually.
I just don't think they're governed like that. They don't have the rules like that. They have certain rules, but they can do what they want, I think.
Well, that's why the Irish can get away with it. The Irish can do whatever they want.
Well, Canada's the same.
I think the Americans, the only rule in America is that it has to be a new cask. I think that's the only.
Only for bourbon. For bourbon, it's they call it the ABC rule as the main rule, which it's got to be American. It's got to be a virgin barrel, and it's got to be majority corn.
Yeah, 51%, isn't it?
At least, over 50% corn. So they do call that the ABC rule for bourbon, but obviously rye whiskey is not bourbon because it's not over 50%. So I don't really know how the rules apply for that. But Canada.
Well, I've got a Balcones 100% Texas rye, but it's called a whiskey, no a bourbon.
It'll be a rye whiskey, whereas bourbon is a bourbon whiskey, and Tennessee whiskey is a bourbon whiskey which is filtered through charcoal or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and there's only Jack Daniels. I mean, Jack Daniels never says bourbon on it, but people think it's a bourbon. I think there's
a Tennessee whiskey.
It is a Tennessee whiskey. I think there's one other distillery that's Tennessee whiskey. I think there's two of them. Jack Daniels is obviously the main one. By some
He's talking about Jack Daniels. See it?
Nice.
Show us the phone number.
No, you can't see the phone number, man. The master distiller's phone number on the back, so I can't show you that. But yeah, no, that was the plan. The plan was me, but might need to be next year.
Well, I think the whiskey shop about 12, 18 months ago had a Jack Daniels tasting with the assistant master distiller. So I did get a bottle of Barrel Select.
Yeah,
right, I think it was.
No, they're all raving. They're all raving about the barrel proof, man. Single barrel proof, man. It's raving.
Yeah, I gave you that sample, Al. You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah. I watched the Scotch Taste Dummies doing a blind barrel proof tasting, 16 barrel proof shootout. They got down to the last 4, I think, and there was 2 Elijah Craigs in it, and this barrel proof, and I can't remember what the other one. I don't know, it was a Booker's or something. Something was in it. But they swore, both of them swore it was the Elijah Craig that they both picked as the winner, and it was both of them picked the single barrel proof.
It kind of shocked me that, Al, because I think with that barrel proof you do get I get anyway, everyone's different, but I get that heavy banana.
Yeah.
Sort of,
but I don't know how they missed. Both of them missed it.
Yeah,
both of them swore it was Elijah Craig.
What about the standard barrel? Is it single barrel, the one that is available here in supermarkets?
Which one?
Jack Daniels.
No, it's the select, I think. 45% ABV, I think. Something like that. Barrel select.
Yeah, the barrel fruit's about 64, something like that.
Yeah.
I've actually put, sample of that Elijah Craig barrel proof against Rare Breed recently, and I couldn't really. I was going back and forth, and I couldn't. I'm leaning more towards Rare Breed myself when it comes to spice. I really enjoy that spice.
This might be something. Glenn Murray Rep was saying on the lockdown festival stream they used cask which held Thistle Cross cider. Thistle Cross cider then released a finished cider from the same casks.
Yeah. Yeah, Thistle Cross cider. It's not bad actually. Finished in whiskey casks.
Oh, I'm going to drop out now.
No worries, mate. I'll be far behind you.
Good lads. Right, see you later,
Been a
boys.
pleasure, mate. You take care, buddy. Yeah.
Take care, Justin.
Let's get you. Let's have a look.
See you later.
Okie dokie. How we doing, guys? Then there was 4. We're going to get us. I'm going to say before we get the end of this, we're going to get some sort of smile out of Bart, aren't we? What do you think? Yeah. We're going to get a smile out of him. There's 2 things I want to do before we get the end of this stream. Is we get a smile out of Bart, and we get Ian to crack open his back pappy.
Not a chance.
Yeah. Cheers, Phil. Thanks very much for popping in, buddy. Enjoy your food.
Slancher, Phil.
Keep forgetting all these times differences, isn't it? It's amazing. What we on now? We're on it's almost 12 o'clock here, man.
Yeah, we've been on for like 3 hours.
4 hours, man. We
4
started
hours.
at 8 o'clock,
We were
didn't
on for an hour beforehand.
Wow. It's all in the pleasure in the whiskey, man, isn't it? That's what it's
It
all
is.
Certainly
Gone
is.
very quick.
You know what's the best thing? We didn't even last that long on the last, whiskey tastings we had on the group meetings.
Yeah. Probably not far off, but yeah.
Just a quick one, guys. I've popped a link in just in case anybody fancies joining us. You're all welcome. As long as you bring a bottle to pop with you, that's the area.
It's got to be Van.
What we got here? Jack Daniels single barrel 100 proof. That's the bottle you were speaking about. Yeah, no, there's a couple of Jack Daniels. I've got the single barrel select, I think, which is I think it's 90 proof. Yeah, it's about 90 proof, I think. Let's see if I've missed anything back in the chat. This is something actually when I'm doing this on my own, it's tough to do this because now you guys are there and to just take the attention away, I can go back and catch up with things that maybe I missed. Glenmarie Manji is almost has been ahead of the Finnish provenance of the modern era. I'm ahead of the pack. I'm not a fan of Glenmorangie, man.
They started it though, didn't they? They started the finishing cask finishing concept.
Yeah, I had they had a nice range. The edition it was equivalent to the Macallan's editions. It was the privates. I think it might have been private collection. I think private range. And they were all finishes. It was the Atlanta, which was I think that was the second one. That was Whiskey of the Year. I think in 2009. I think Glenmorangie Atlanta. The Sonalta was the first one. I think Compalta. They're all kind of that kind of names. I had a full set of them as well, man. Might still have. I think they might be saving for a rainy day one day. Maybe end up at auction.
Oh, that sounds good value, Rob. The JD Distillery Tour. $25 one.
Yeah.
I might be ahead. Where am I looking? Okay, Rob's got one. No, Rob was going to drive down in meters. That was the plan when we went to Tennessee. I think Rob was going to meet us at some point somewhere, whether it be in Kentucky or Texas or whatever. I don't know. I think it was a trek for a drive. He was going to drive down with his mate, I think. $25 a tour. I think we had a special tour organised, Rob. I think we had a special tour with the Masters the Distiller, I think. And then I had another one planned, I think, with the barrel guy, Kevin Saunders. But yeah. What do you think, guys? We ready for wrapping up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure.
Alan, I need to crack a new Tomatin PX time sometime soon. Yeah, you might have to send me a sample of that, mate. Let me know if it's worth buying. How old's that one, mate? Oh, listen. I'm going to ask him how old it is. He's probably going to tell me he's got 6 different ones. Here we go. Thought the JD distillery was a dry state. Yeah, but it's who you know. Not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah, no, lads, I think we'll crack this up, man. Fantastic night, man. That's killed a few hours, isn't it?
I enjoyed it.
Talking shit as usual. Always come on here and talk shit, man. I go on with the best intentions in the world and I've got an agenda in front of me. Look, I've got an agenda in front of me, man. Look, I never even fucking stuck to any of it. So that's what happens every time I come on, and it just all changes. I get caught up in the chat, and it's been a wee bit easier because there's been a group of us in, but when it's on your own, it's a wee bit tougher. No, it's been great, guys. I think if you want to do this more regularly, we can do it regularly. We don't need to go live. If we want to just we're all sitting at a loose end one night and you fancy just getting together and chatting shit for an hour, when we can do that, we can certainly. We've all got plenty of time in our hands, haven't we? As long as if we're all going anywhere.
That's true.
So if you fancy it, just drop me we're in the chat anyway, just drop us a note in the chat. But no, it's fantastic. Let me just drop you guys out and then I'll finish this up. If you just hang on for a minute, I'll have a quick chat with you when I drop these out. And well, that's it, guys. It's been just over 3 hours. Fantastic chat. Hope it was entertaining. It's been a pleasure. Loving introducing you to the Manchester Whisky Boys. So hopefully, going forward, you might catch up a bit more of them more time. Nice for you to see your face. All the guys that are in the chat's pretty regular, so you're probably knowing faces now next to the names. So it's been fantastic. Just a quick one before I go, guys. I'm pretty sure I've just hit my 1,700 subscriber today, so I'm chuffed with that. So thanks to everybody who's subscribed. If you don't forget to hit that like button, it'd be fantastic. It just helps the video. And don't forget to like it. I know sometimes I get caught up myself watching videos. But it's been a pleasure, and I'll hope to see you all soon again. Check out the replay. I'm Alan, the Whisky Friend, and the pleasure is in the sharing. Thanks very much. See you all again soon. Thank you. Cheers, guys.